This is Twitch JCB, overboard at SRF003, Countess speaking. I'm here alongside Edge to actually inform you guys that we're doing another playthrough part. This is part 6. We've been instructed that Edge has safely, evasively reached outside of Earth, whereby now he is in planet Roak. I'm actually stepping inside of him to actually say this because Edge is a pouty man right now. He is very angry of that he's destroyed the Earth. But no worries, I will take control because, for me, we shall be able to get Edge back to his normal form in this playthrough. And that's what I'm going to be doing. So without further ado, let's actually get started.
Insolence! Yeah! What's the matter?
Okay. And let me bring this up. And yes, I believe we are good to go now. Alright, let's get out here and let's actually load up the game. Okay, so number 3. Alright, and actually we've actually passed over 20 hours. So yes, we are now on planet Roak, but before we actually explore this amazing little planet here, this is probably the best part of the game, by the way, my opinion, that we actually finally made it. We are actually going to do some item creation first. Actually, we could actually talk to some of these guys here as well. And also, we need to rest up as well, because, oh, we actually got a couple of stuff we need to do now. Now that I think about it. Now it's just coming all through my head now. So, first of all, what did I want to do? I wanted to check the skill boost for Miracle. So, Miracle, okay, so she's at 10. Everyone is at 10. So, that's the most important thing, is that we're actually at 10 for all this stuff here. Also, we can actually talk to these guys here as well. For Limo, nice timing, Edgy. Come on and play with me, Kay. Edgy? Sorry, Limo, I don't feel like playing much right now. So when will you? How am I supposed to know? Sigh. Edgy, you don't look very happy. You'll feel better if you play, Kay. I'm fine, alright. What do you want to play? Tag? Hide and seek? You just need to get up and move around, Kay. Come on, Edgy, let's run around. I already told you I don't want to. I'm sorry, Limo, I didn't mean to. That's better. Well, when I don't feel so good, sometimes I just shout really loud. That always clears my head up. Go ahead, Eddie. Shout all you want. I know it'll help you feel better, okay? Limo. You can come get me whenever you want, okay? I'll always be ready to play with you. And not just me, Ray Ray and FaZe and Batchy and Mary. We're all here for you, okay? Bye for now, Edgy. Thank you, Limo. That was kind of mature from Limo, to be honest. It actually can work out, whereby if you just scream out all your problems, it'll make you feel better. I think sometimes when people do have problems, they just want to talk about it, and that's kind of like a way to talk about it, just screaming out. I trust in you, Edge. Remember that. As do I, FaZe. There is Shifa left from the Aldarians. So now let's go over here.
Anyway.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
Hey, what kind of an attitude is that? You're the one who called me. Come on, man, you've got to loosen up. Forget about everything and just go with the flow, like this. Go! Go, go!
Yeah.
Yay! Yay, yay!
You're right. Sorry.
No! Wrong answer! I'm the one who's going with the flow here, me! Me! What the heck are you apologizing for?
Oh, I guess so. Sorry.
Yeah. Look, I don't have any idea what happened to you, but you need to lighten up a bit, okay? I'm getting tired of this. You're not gonna make anything nice with an attitude like that. Sally forth, SRF, fight on, SRF. You're the star of hope on which the future of planet Earth rests. Look, eat a good meal, get some good sleep, and get back to being good old Edge, all right?
Sorry, Welch.
It's kind of weird to actually see even Welch caring so much for Edge and actually not goofing around.
Hola, kids. How you doing?
Yeah, let's actually invent some
Telling
recipes
awesome
now.
Recipes on the way.
Wait, where's Miracle? Oh, there she is. In the reserves. Alright, so we're gonna actually have Miracle by herself. And we'll just do it like this. Miracle will be by herself, and then we'll see what she can create by herself individually.
Good luck, kiddos. Got it, Meow. Meowrika.
Energy bracelet, sturdy bracelet,
Not too shabby.
lizard guard. Never heard of that one before.
Not too shabby.
Silver amulet. Oh, just 4. Alright.
How much help you think this'll be?
What does it do?
Well, you get an E for effort.
Plus 5 defense. Yeah. Oh, and Reimi's already got it already.
That was a decent recipe, huh?
Lizard guard. Who's this one for? Oh, for Miracle. And for Reimi. We need a handspun thread. I have no idea where to get that from.
Well, this is what we made.
Silver Holy War neck chain. And this one, nope.
Let's take this nice and easy, huh?
Okay. Let's do one by one of Miracle each. So everyone can just be like Miracle Edge and Miracle this, Miracle that, Miracle this, and then we'll do the freezies. So that's what we'll do. So let's do that.
Let's rock and roll. Meowrika.
This is Scumbag Slayer.
Huh? This is pretty spectacular, don't you think?
So this one actually instantly kills scumbags 20% of the time, but you actually get a minus 60% and a minus 60 intelligence. This is something really useful to be used in further synthesis, like advanced synthesis tutorials. They use this as a dummy item to be put into, because you can remove all the bad factors and then apply them into another weapon. But yeah.
Let's take this nice and easy, huh?
Switch out and then do this one.
Go, go!
A fine pace indeed.
Berserker's Scarf. So a neck
How much
accessory,
help
right?
you think this'll be?
Mana Cloth, Pickled Pepper Potion. What? Food is actually a tie to this scarf? You put food in this? And Giant Bird Feather. Okay. Causes attack to damage allies as well. Who's gonna use that? Attack plus 4. Everyone can use it, actually, as well. But you get minus 30 defense.
I can tell an awesome recipe
Okay.
is on the way.
Baki time.
Don't forget to psych yourselves up.
The higher quality a product, the more useful it is.
Not too shabby.
Dispelling unit.
Not too shabby.
Music box.
Not half bad.
I think music box is used for a
Not half bad.
side quest, actually.
How much help you think this'll be? Are you satisfied with this, kids?
Okie dokie.
Well, this is what we made.
Music box. A formerly broken music box that's filled, being fixed with a repair kit. Broken music box we need. And then a repair kit. So you can't actually make it without it being broken. Apparently. Okay.
Well, you get an E for effort. Are you satisfied with this, kids?
Mithril Protector. Who's this one for? This is a level 7 as well. Both Reimi and Miracle can get it. 605 defense. Wow, that's huge. So level 7 as well.
Hello?
Huge.
Anyone out there got any good
Right.
ideas?
Let's bring in Reimi this time. Let's start up. Also, only have 568 Pi SP as well.
Not half bad.
Beef steak. Oh yeah, because Reimi is all about food.
How much help you think this'll be?
Beef steak. Because the cool thing about the food, they give you like certain parameters during battle.
Well, you get an E for
And then
effort.
ratatouille. Ugh. MP cost minus 30% for 10 battles. You can just go crazy with this. Go in rush mode and just start spamming it up, isn't it? Oh,
So, what are we making today?
I wonder if you could actually use that for Colosseum as well. This type of stuff here. Alright, so let's do the lost
Let's rock and
combination.
roll. Not half bad.
Traveler's Cloak.
Not half bad.
Fang Flute.
I'm hungry.
A Fire
Hey.
Amulet.
Eureka!
Ooh, a Wind Amulet.
Not half bad.
Green Talisman. Again, quite a lot. 4.
How
Actually
much
5,
help
isn't
you
it?
think this'll be?
But this is for Limo. Yo, Asperms! How's it going today? Welcome, man. How you been? Up on the Limo block.
Are you satisfied with this, kids?
Fang Flute. Yeah, I'm doing good as well, man. We're actually on the 6th day of Star Ocean. I think we've only done about over 20 hours in this game. But right now, we're just trying to get all these items here. Whereby I actually got a new character. And I'm seeing all the other combinations I can do in this game. Hope school's going good for you, man. You probably got about a couple more months until you'll be able to go into summer break.
Well, you get an E for effort.
You're just watching WrestleMania 39 Day 1. Oh yeah, WrestleMania. Is it WrestleMania happening today? Who's the main event that's happening at WrestleMania? Is it another female main event again?
Well, this is what we made.
Wind Amulet. Wind Gem and Wind Paint. Don't actually have anything around it, but nullifies wind 20% of the time.
Neato! I knew you kids had it in you.
Green Talisman.
Come on, let's get that cranium crank.
Okay, so that's the rest of all the combination there. So what we can do now, we can do... Let's do this, and then we'll start off like that. Tonight is going to be day 2. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Champion. Oh, so they're doing it in 2 days. Because usually, WrestleMania is supposed to be just all in one day. Is this something new that they're doing today? That they're only just doing... I mean, this year, sorry. Is this a new thing they're doing for this year, whereby they're just doing WrestleMania split into 2 parts? I wonder why they're split into 2 parts there. Deadly Cannon.
Hello? Anyone out there got any good ideas?
Let's do this. Let's switch these around like that.
Go, go!
Out of ideas already. Okay,
So,
no ideas
what are
there.
we making today?
Let's put like that, and then go with Reimi next.
Let's rock and roll.
Out of ideas. Out of ideas. Out of ideas.
I can tell an awesome recipe is on the way.
And then we'll go with Limo.
Good luck, kiddos. I
Oh
can
man.
tell an awesome recipe
Alright,
is
Limo
on the
next.
way.
Bactus, and then we put Reimi like this. So we'll kind of go that way. Yesterday it was Cena versus Theory for the US Championship, Lesnar versus Omos, Fatal Tag Team match, Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley, Usos versus KO, and Sami Zayn. Wait, they actually made Cena face Theory for the US Championship? Like, shouldn't Cena be like for the World Heavyweight Championship? Has Cena gone that low in terms of the bracket, whereby
Not bad, huh?
Cena's no longer main event? That's interesting that they're doing it for WWE, because WWE would always push Cena to the top there.
Not bad at all.
This is just new to change and improve it by the numerous superstars they have.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I do see that there.
Shabby. I did it.
Yeah, they got so much people on board.
Well, you get an E for effort.
I wonder if they're going to be cutting people's contracts down from the amount of people they have that's wrestling at a time as well.
How much help you think this'll be?
But then, does this also mean that in terms of when they do their matches, or should I say like Raw and SmackDown, do they push like another extra hour to actually bring in more talents, or is it always still a 2-hour show each week for both Raw and SmackDown?
That was a decent recipe.
By the way, a ton of different food we actually got here. We made so much different stuff here.
Are you satisfied with this, kid?
Blueberry tart. I've never had a blueberry tart before. But apparently you get common egg, fresh cream, and blueberries on it.
Well, you get an E for
Fermented
effort.
sushi. Sushi, yum yum yum.
How awesome is this?
Regeneration
So awesome.
symbol. So a quest endowed with the power to refill MP at regular intervals during battle. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you can keep in regenerating your thing. I like that.
Are you satisfied with
Detective
this?
robe. This is for Limo, I believe. Yep, and you get higher as well.
Oh, this is pretty.
Yes, sometimes they
spectacular,
mix.
don't you
I don't know how to explain. Oh, yeah, it's fine. So it must be feeling much more different now since Triple H is more in control now of the business. So they actually definitely changed a lot of things around. Even though Vince McMahon somehow called back in to be a part of the team apparently, but he's not really in control. He's just like in the sidelines, like helping out and observing right now. Because it seems like all those allegations that was fired against Vince, they've kind of been turned down, and now he can just come back and make some money again for his business.
Oh, this is pretty spectacular, don't you?
Thunder Flare. Cost Thunder Flare at level 10. Oh, I see. So every symbol card you actually get, sometimes it costs at level 5. So when it's just Thunder Flare itself, and then they have Thunder Flare Plus, they have different levels as well. Because like level 10 would be the strongest you can get as well around it. Cool, cool, cool. That's awesome.
Well, you get an E for effort.
Yesterday before WrestleMania, there was a Hall of Fame with Mysterio, The Great Muta, Andy Kaufman, Stacy Keibler, and deceased former WWE referee Tim Wright. Oh wow, they actually did give a Hall of Fame for these guys. Rey Mysterio deserves it though. Rey Mysterio definitely was one of the wrestlers I feel as though brought a lot of change to the business with high flying action, because they did need someone like a sombrero or someone that can high fly, because they did have Jeff Hardy before, but there wasn't much high fly around that. I mean, they could have also pushed Ultimo Dragon, but they didn't. But yeah, and I'm guessing right now there's a lot more modern wrestlers that can do high flying. And then Stacy Keibler, yeah, she's been in the business for a while. She needs respect. And the other guys, I think, are more so like old school wrestlers, really, that I'm not too sure about.
How much help you think this'll be?
Lustrous robe. So this is a bigger and better one, level 7 as well in terms of crafting.
Let's take this nice and easy, huh?
Okay, so let's actually change this around. So we're gonna actually do phase like this, and then we're gonna do it like that.
Let's rock and roll. Got it, meow.
Holy War,
A fine pace indeed.
Ruby Wand, cool, cool, cool.
I'm hungry.
Raven Amulet,
Got it, meow.
and a Demon Amulet as well.
Oh.
We're making a lot from just having a combination of three. 3 minds put together, and they make a lot of crazy stuff.
I'm hungry, kid.
Urban Rope, some more stuff for Limo.
That was a decent recipe, huh?
So Holy War cures curse status. That's gonna be pretty nice, because there probably is a lot
This is what we
of cursing
made.
in this part. Because I think there's a lot more undead enemies in Roak when we actually go to it. Oh, Tefeta ribbon. So Ruby Wand. So this is for Limo. Plus 15% damage for fire symbols.
Well, this is what we made.
So we got Raven Amulet. Nullifies damage from burst 20% of the time. Cool. Everyone can actually use
Are
it.
you satisfied with
Demon
this?
Amulet. Okay. And Limo's already got it right now.
That was a decent recipe,
Ruin
huh?
Wand, another thing for Limo. Shoots blasts of Mystic Energy when attacking. Mystic Energy. What's Mystic Energy?
Are you satisfied with this, kids?
Stallion Snaps. A gold base accessory decorated with green beryl. Dope, dope, dope.
Whoa! Not every day you see something like this.
Oh yeah, really? Like, actually, that's like a little cool design there. It's got like a black hoodie, and it's just blue at the bottom there. It looks nice. Robe that strikes back at any attacker. Oh, now we can actually get a better look at it because there was a lot of text around it. Back at any attacker with the power of the earth. Shoots a blast of earth when guarding. Oh, that's cool. So when you're guarding, it actually propels back. But you need to have good guarding, isn't it? So that's Limo. You'd actually get that with. That's cool.
I can tell an awesome recipe is on the way.
So we've done all those three, and then we'll just do Edge next.
Good luck, kiddos.
How about this?
Not bad.
Magic bracelet.
I'm hungry, Kay. I'm hungry, Kay.
I think we started off whereby we actually had about 580 SP, but now we're down to 530.
All right. Not bad, huh?
Every time we go around the clock,
Not too bad.
we drop 1 SP down. Well, we've got so much. Boys gift box. Oh, cool. Got some really cool stuff we can make now.
Perfect.
Small guitar.
Not too bad.
Wonder if someone can actually play the guitar.
How much help you think?
Well, I think that's probably going to be for a mini quest. So magic bracelet plus 5% MP. Anti-potion amulet.
Don't you think?
Cool, cool, cool.
Are you satisfied with
Boys
this,
gift
kids?
box. Oh, this is for ship furnishing. A mysterious box, leave it out, and someone comes and places a present inside. Can we actually do it? Oh, we don't have a mystery box yet. We need a Satan ribbon as well.
Neato! I knew you kids had it in you.
I knew you kid had it in you. Slayer's Bangle. Oh, what's this? Level 9 actually. This is huge. Platinum-based bangle that provides its wearer with superhuman speed. Adds 1 hit chance per attack. Oh. I think chance whereby, like, if you give it another hit and someone has like a huge guard, perhaps it'll actually do much more better for you when you actually hold it. So that's pretty dope.
Well, this is what we made.
Battler Amulet. Nullifies damage from humanoids 20% of the time. Useful at some areas there.
How awesome is this? So awesome!
Learning gloves. Crafting level 9. Gloves made from tanned snakeskin and imbued with the mystical power of a caterpillar fungus. Ugh, that sounds kind of disgusting. Attack minus 20% and plus 10% XP after each battle. Ooh, this is really good for leveling up, isn't it? Wow. Some really cool items that you can actually probably grab yourself to actually level up much more faster.
Oh, this is pretty spectacular, don't you think?
We got Anti-Pumpkin Amulet. An ebony charm applied with a mixture of earth gems and the power of pumpkin extract grants immunity to pumpkin status. Nothing here.
Are you satisfied with this, kids?
Dragon Guard. Oh, didn't we have a Dragon Guard earlier? Felt like we had a Dragon Guard or something relating to this as a god, but it seems as though we got it again. Maximum HP plus 200, and this is for both Reimi and Miracle.
Are you satisfied
Small
with this,
guitar.
kids?
So we need guitar parts, steel, and ebony. Handsome ebony guitar. So this is pretty much the standard guitar that you'll see in a music store when you actually grab a guitar. Pretty much used for beginners or acoustic users that want to play that
How
type
awesome
of
is
stuff.
this? So awesome!
Symbol card, symbolic weapon. Plus, this is a level 9. Oh, you get cast symbolic weapon at level 10. Okay, so here you go.
I can tell an awesome recipe is on the way.
So we're gonna switch this. We're gonna put this here, and then we're gonna go this way now. Also, 6 party members we have. Okay,
Come
so
on, let's get
nothing
that
happened there.
cranium cranking.
Let's go to Reimi.
Good luck, kiddos. How's this?
Okay, Venom Sword.
All right,
Thunder Amulet.
not too shabby.
Power Bracelet.
Eureka!
Composite Bow, so that's something for Reimi.
I did it.
Attack Bracelet.
Well, this is what we made.
Okay, Venom Sword. I think, oh, okay, level 3 swords do work well for our team right now. I thought it was a bit too low in terms of our stats, but something good.
How much help you think
Thunder Amulet,
Well, you get an E
Power
for
Bracelet,
effort. Are you satisfied with this, kids?
Composite Bow, so a bow made from a mixture of materials designed to make it more lethally powerful, increases critical hit chance and hit plus 3%. This is actually pretty good. And this is definitely going to go up for Reimi here.
That was a decent
Attack
recipe,
Bracelet, plus 4% actually. Whew. Yeah, because if you have percentage, it's much more better. If you see a fact and it says attack plus 10, it just gives you plus 10 stats. But if you have plus 4% stats, depending on how much your original base attack stat is, it will add an extra 4% to it. So the percentage are way more better in terms of factors compared to just saying plus a number. If you see plus 200 or 300, don't worry. That is something I would say is not really that important. I think it's good early game when you have that, but then when it comes to the late game, you need to look at the percentage factors. So some crazy percent factors you get like plus 60%, plus 80% on top of synthesis. So this is definitely something that you need to be very interested in.
Hello? Anyone out there got any good ideas?
And we go with phase loss. See what we can actually mix here.
Some of the good stuff, huh?
Perfect.
Elastic Rapier. So this is something from
Take me out.
phase. Rune Saber.
Well, you get an E for effort.
Alright, Smithery. And this will increase phase
That
up.
was a decent
Rune
recipe,
Saber.
huh?
Again, another increase.
Hello? Anyone out there got
Alright,
any
so
good
we're gonna actually
ideas?
have everyone do backwards now. So let's see what we can do with
Let's
Miracle,
rock and roll.
Phase, and Reimi. Nope, nothing else.
Come on,
Right,
let's get
let's
that creamy
get
and bacon.
these guys in this combination.
Show me the good stuff, huh? Let's take this nice and easy, huh?
And then a little more. We switch around like this as well.
Don't forget to psych yourselves up. Come
And I think the
on,
last
let's
one we
get
have to
that
do is
creamy
just
and
Reimi.
crankin'.
So we'll just do Reimi now, and I don't think we'll have anything coming around now. We've done every mix right now.
So, what are we
I don't
making
think
today?
we will be getting any more extra stuff. But we will just double
Let's
check
rock
anyway.
and roll. Let's take this nice and easy, huh?
So now phase. And then last we'll do
Go, go!
Bacchus. 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 Bacchus.
So, what are we making today?
I've hard time just saying his name.
Let's rock
Bacchi,
and roll.
Bacchus, Bacchus. I
Hello?
think there's an
Anyone
anime
out there
called
got any
Bacchus
good
or something like that.
ideas?
But yeah, that's it. And then we're gonna go into the create items, and we're gonna see
Well,
a
what are we
ton of new stuff here. Which we can't actually get any new swords or anything like that. We need to actually create a lot of these materials. So Smithery is out of place. We can do beefsteak. We can do salmon. We can do ratatouille. We can do blueberry tart. So that's all good. Alchemy, only holy water we can do right now, which we can make, and then we have some symbol cards as well, which none of them we can make right now, but we do have a list of them. And then as you can see here, engineering, deadly cannon, mithril protector, speech restoration unit, dispelling unit, combat silence bomb, music box, yeah, which we need to create a lot more ingredients here, and then so much in terms of crafting, because this is all about miracle stuff. So you can see here all this stuff here, which a lot of the stuff we need to grab a lot more items for. But this one's actually nearly done, the fire amulet. Just need one more fire charm. But yes, so much we've done. Anti-poison, anti-pumpkin. Yeah, it's... Oh yeah, I need to get some regeneration. I think the regeneration symbol is pretty cool as well. And then we go here to Smithery, Composite Bow, Elastic Rapier, Rune Saber, Scumbag Slayer, blah blah blah, Venom Sword, Composite Bow, Elastic... Yeah, okay, I'm going around now. Yeah, we're definitely going around. So... Oh, yeah, we definitely need some more items, because I do want to get a gift box, so we can actually get random items. I think that's pretty cool. We can get... But yeah, let's actually go around. Let's just see if there's actually any more private actions right now we can actually do. Hopefully. Before we actually get out to actually see Roak. So Reimi is in here. Edge. I know how you feel, but just let me say something. Our planet is deterring, even as we speak. The entire human race is going to be wiped up if we don't do something. We went out into space as SRF members to prevent that from happening, didn't we? Once we stop moving forward, that's where it ends. Don't you care if our people go extinct? There's nobody else. We have to do this. If we don't, all the hurdles we've crossed to get here will be for nothing. Being chosen by the SOF, leaving Earth, all the things we've done on our way here, basically everything. This might sound cruel, but even the destruction of that other Earth would be... You're right, it was for nothing. It was destroyed for absolutely nothing. If I hadn't been so stupid, it would still be there. Sorry, Reimi. I'm not ready to move forward yet. Edge. Sometimes you're really thick, Edge. I agree. Someone has to say it. I definitely agree with Reimi. He is really thick at times. Oh shit, yeah. We need to rest, but let me just see if I can talk with everyone first before. Mr. Edge, does this room feel slightly cold to you? What? No, it doesn't. I'm sure of it. The room is definitely cooler. My senses are faultless. I'm pretty sure there's nothing wrong with the Countess's air conditioning, but I guess you would know. Anyway, sorry, I'll check the systems later. I believe there's something else that needs rectification, Edge, not the systems of the Countess. It's not a problem with the systems. I don't know. I'd have to ask Reimi. There's no need for that, Mr. Edge. I'm sure Miss Reimi will tell you the same thing. Sorry, Bacchus, but you've lost me. I have no idea what you're talking about. That's quite possible. Surprisingly, one is not often aware of their own heat. What? I have only one wish. I desire once again feel that heat I found so pleasant. Bacchus, I believe in you, Mr. Edge. I believe that I will feel that heat again. I believe you are capable of that. If not, I'm afraid I will lose sight of the very reason I am here. I love that. I love that saying. That was really cool by Bacchus. That was really smart. That was a good joke. So Nomi's not on the top here. And... oh, someone's here, actually. Professor Y. Miracle. Meow, what? Oh, Edge, it's just you. Don't scare me like that. Were you crying? I'm not crying, like, come on. I don't have a reason to cry, right? Haha, right. I mean, totally. I'm in space now. I might get back home and everything. I don't have any reason to cry. No reason at all, meow. The professor was such a good person. If I hadn't met him, I wouldn't even have. I wanted to thank him. I wanted to stay with him longer. I never even got to do anything for him, meow. I'm sorry, Miracle. I'm really sorry. Edge? It's my fault. Klaus, the planet, everything. He risked his life to save us by... I repaid the debt by getting him killed. No, Edge, it's not your fault. You saved me, didn't you? You're the only one I was able to save. But what about Klaus? What about every single person on that planet? I was so damn arrogant. I'm sorry. I can never truly apologize, but I'm sorry. Really, Miracle. Stop it, Edge. Don't you understand? You saved me, Edge. I'm sorry. Edge. I'm so sorry. Edge, that's not what I meant. Yeah, you big dummy, Edge. So, I think it's one more person now. It's this FaZe. I just need to talk to FaZe, I guess. I trust in you, Edge. Remember that. I think we just don't get anything from FaZe then. FaZe is the only one that we don't get out of this. Alright. Let's rest up then. I mean, everyone definitely respects Edge's judgment, but he's just not in the right condition right now. And despite it being like the best planet that we're going to explore right now, Roak, we have to cope with Edge's personality for quite some time as well while doing this. Alrighty, so let's actually... what could we do? Who should we bring onto Roak? So we actually have two members outside. We have Limo and Bacchus. So I actually want to bring in Bacchus, so I think I'm going to switch out FaZe for Bacchus here. And we'll actually keep with these guys here. So who should we fight with? I think we'll just fight with Miracle because we want to just play around with Miracle more. And or should we go with Limo? Because Limo will be much more easier, but I think I just want to play with Miracle a bit more. And we'll just leave it like that. And we'll be off. So the first thing I want to do as usual is to... Actually, let's save as well. First thing I want to do when we go into Roak is to actually get our green tiles and actually explore. Oh, also we do need to switch out actually. Because we need to scan as well. So we need someone to scan. And I believe we should switch our backers for phase and scan with phase. We have Miracle here. Should switch like that. Yeah, I think that's the best order. But yeah, we're gonna use phase to scan. I'd rather have phase to scan rather than Ruckus, because sometimes you might just do multi-hits. But yes, let's actually check some of the harvesting here. So harvesting is usually different for all the planets you go to, so you will get new items here as well. So it's always a good track to keep a note. So we get Caterpillar Fungus, Wooden Stick, and Oak. So that's some new stuff there. Oak, we're actually getting Oak this time. I think we've gotten Caterpillar Fungus before in the past in some of the areas. But yes. Now we're actually on Roak, which is pretty much the entirety of Star Ocean 1. Star Ocean 1, you pretty much, when you go into the past, this is where you're most likely going to be at Roak. So, yeah. Oh, there's a little treasure chest there. Recipe Memo 17. So when we actually go back to the item creation, we'll learn that recipe memo. So do keep in mind of that. Yeah, let's actually zoom in. Nice little buff. I wish we can actually catch it though. Okay, as actually an ingredient, but we can't, fortunately. And we've already saved as well, so we don't really need to save. But as you can see, it's a lot more better looking compared to the other planets we've actually had. And this is our first enemy stepping in here. I think these are the killer bees, really, right? So we're actually gonna scan the enemy. Increases critical hit chance, and it's an insect as well. Oh, which one is like good with insects? We're gonna have to check. I want to see who's got best drops with insects, so we're gonna just wait it out and check right now. But yeah, these guys are pretty strong actually. Look at Edge. We haven't actually beaten them up yet. Actually pretty tough. Ow. Ow! They actually do hit quite hard as well. But yeah, every time when we go into these victory stances, if we go into Edge, Edge doesn't say anything anymore. Honeybee, that's the new monster day we have. Okay, so insects, yeah? So we need to check in terms of skill boost, who actually can do insects. So this is humanoid enemies. Plant. Insect enemies, here we go. So this is insect enemies here. Who else? Wait, I think we need to get some more robotics as well, mechanical enemies. And this is undead enemies here. Okay, so we do have the person we do need right now. I want to see if we can learn some more stuff here. Nope. Oh, we got no guard and chain combos. Can we put chain combos on Miracle? Yes, we can. So we're gonna put chain combos on Miracle there, so she can learn chains. We might as well just give a battle config to Miracle while we're at it. And we'll just do Ripper Pounds and then Comic Impact as well. So there we go. And we got a new enemy as well. Over here. So a preemptive attack, since we actually attacked from behind, and we're going to actually scan it real quick. This is a Unicorn Wolf. Resistance against fire and weak against ice. So, I got ice, so let's go for it.
Now's the time to
There we go. And I think this is the only enemies we're fighting right now, is just these guys. Wow. Yeah, these guys are pretty tough actually. We actually, oh no, I need to heal up. Okay, yeah, okay, that's good. Let me just heal up Miracle right now.
I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Unicorn Wolf. So let's grab a blueberry and heal up Miracle twice here. As we keep on going around. And also we're going to also try to find some ambush points as well on top of it. So we do see some crabs. I don't think it's the same crabs that... Oh, something's shining here. Let me actually pick that up. Okay, 1 times basil. So we're going to have to do... We're going to have to just remove 1 basil right now. So just discard 1. And let's pick it up right now. Oh, wait. It just disappeared. Okay, so if you don't have space for it, then it'll just disappear. But yeah. Let's actually go to this crab. I think this is a different crab, because if it's One crab is on, yeah, so it looks different now in terms of the design and color. So let's see, scan enemy. So we've got Raven Pincers, resistance against ice and weak against thunder. So Reimi has thunder, but right now I'm using phase, so we're just gonna use earth right now. Let's just use earth just to take them out here. There we go. But yeah, they actually have huge defense as well, so we definitely need to start equipping up better equipment now. That's what I've noticed. Ever since after coming out from Earth and the last boss that we defeated 2 parts ago, we haven't really leveled up as much.
Now that was a snap.
So Raven Pincers is our next monster data as well. Let us actually... blueberries. Actually heal up Miracle for a bit. Yeah, that's fine right now. And let's open up this treasure chest. Holy water. So that was the thing that we got from the Iron Curation, whereby we recently learned. Holy water. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, and then also a mining spot we need to mine up as well. Let's do that right now. What are you gonna get? Silver and gold. Oh, okay. That sounds lovely. And also, we can actually create silver and gold in the Iron Curation, which is nice as well. But yeah, I don't even know how far we are in the Iron Curation as well. Whoa, a tail, a tail! He's got a tail and ears just like yours, Mary. Morpheus there does indeed indicate that most inhabitants of Roak are tailed. Now that you mention it, the other person has a tail as well. So, do you think this is Mary's home planet? The probability would seem high. Isn't that great, Mary? Mary? I don't know. Huh? Well, it does smell kind of like where I was born, but there's also something different about it. Could it be an issue with the composition of the atmosphere? It's a small difference, I don't know. Anyway, let's keep looking around for a while. Is it okay if I stay with you guys? Yes, of course it is. We'll go together, okay? Teehee, thanks, that makes me happy. So what shall we do now? Well, why don't we see if we can't find some sort of settlement? I'd like to see what the level of civilization is here. Of course, undue contact and interference is not permitted under any circumstance, nor may we reveal our origins. I'm asking you all to operate within the bounds of common sense. Yes, so we can't actually interfere too much with what they're doing, because that will be against SRF rules of underdeveloped planets. Hello there, my name is Autumn. Autumn? Okay. I used to be a simple medicine salesman, but I journeyed by foot from town to town. I started to wonder if there's something better I could be doing at the right time. So now I'm a traveler, drawing pictures as a side hobby and chasing after a brand new sale dreams. Ooh, pretty nice. I actually like the style you're actually kicking. Freelancer, eh? I'm planning to take a ship to land across the sea, but I'm waiting for my friend to arrive first. Where is she? I hope she comes back soon. And also right next to her is a treasure chest. Blueberry times 3. So, and let's get out of here. There's nothing else, and we actually got some more crabs. But we've actually done and dealt with these crabs here before, so let's see if we can actually get an ambush here. So get an ambush here. This will be our first ambush for today's part here.
Just keep your cool.
And because I think we get a surprise here? I don't think so, but we've got a lot of enemies to take care of. We have to be very careful as well. Let's get blueberries here. So Miracle doesn't have the best defense as well, and she's gonna get chopped in half as well. Okay, we need to run away from this guy. Let's grab another blueberry. Oh, actually, we should do it with Reimi. Yeah, these enemies are pretty tough right now. We definitely need better equipment on ourselves. One hit, and we've lost so much health as well. And it's kind of tough at times whereby there's rush mode coming on as well. That's a shitty time when it starts working and happening. Okay, blueberry. Oh boy. Oh. They're really taking down my guys right now, unfortunately. So fresh sage. Oh, and Miracle needs Aquaberry as well, so we're gonna actually grab an Aquaberry. One of the guys there. Okay, kill poison ally. Nice. Nice. And then another blueberry. There we go. and another blueberry for Miracle. So yeah, once I've done all my thing with the ambushing, I want to see if I can get more battle trophies as well. That's what I want to do actually after this. Get some Shadow Needle here. Let's get a blackberry. Oh, we actually haven't bought blackberries yet. You know what? We should actually go back to the base. Yeah, I need to go back to the base real quick. That was one of the things I need to do. Defeat 10 types of enemies. Oh, nice. And remember, we actually have an ambush after this as well. So yeah. We need to actually get some blackberries back into the ship, unfortunately. So we're going to actually head back as well. Oh, and Meriku's dead. Oh, way more enemies as well. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the fresh stage on Miracle, and let's see if we can actually get Rush going as well. I think Rush will be really good right now. We need to actually just do a lot of damage to these guys. There we go. I know we were trying to be very patient here and not do too much damage here. Fresh Sage, so we need Fresh Sage on Miracle. Oh, this guy's coming after me now. Okay, help me, Edge. Thank you. And let's do blueberries on Reimi here. Let's walk away for a bit. And then also blueberries on Miracle here. Nice. Okay. Oh, he's frozen. Nice. We got the freeze there as well. That was really important there to actually get. I like it. Oh man, we don't actually have any MP for Ed right now. So this is pretty bad in terms of getting the damage in. We do have Miracle, but Miracle isn't that strong yet in terms of items, and she just gets chopped really quickly as well. So we've got one more enemy coming through. We're just gonna walk around. He's actually targeting me, and then my guys will be able to take care of them. Level up! Yeah, so that's the that's one of the times we've actually heard Miracle say level up actually. I don't know if we actually heard about it in the last part. And we've learned Cure Condition for Edge. But he can actually cure anyone's condition now, which is good. And we've got 2 battle trophies for Phase. Defeat 10 types of enemies and cure a poisoned ally. Great, 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 great. Alright, so we're gonna actually head back. We're gonna go this way and head back. And what we're going to do, we're going to actually go back to the ship again and buy all these items, whereby we actually have a vending machine, which is really great. I'm really happy that we actually have the vending machine in our game now, so we can actually just go back to the ship rather than going to a shop and actually buying our stuff. So that is all but splendid actually around it. Let's see here. So I'm going to go up and into the ship. Vending machine over here. There we go. So let's just max out the blueberries and then max out the blackberries here and then get some big berries as well. Along with fresh sage, because maybe we might be dying a bit more. Oh, we can also get some mixed syrup. No worries. I think I've been listening a bit too much to Michael Rosen recently, and he talks about peach syrup. Don't know if anyone has actually ever heard of that meme that's been going on whereby it says, you type in YouTube, Michael Rosen describes such and such, and then he pretty much gives his own reviews of certain stuff. So I've been seeing a lot of different video games like Zelda, Metroid, Sonic, Pokemon. Like my favorite part with Michael Rosen when he says that, he's like, alright. I said, alright. It's hilarious. Okay, no, let's not go this way. Let's go this way instead. And we are good. So we have rested up. We've got all our items now, so we are good to go. Also, we actually got 1 ambush out, 1 down, and 13 more to go. Whenever we actually see new enemies, or we actually have seen any cluster of enemies around as well, we can do that. That's what we'll do. So we're gonna go around here, and then we may be able to get another ambush here again. Nope, they're walking away. So let's ignore them, and let's take this pathway. Oh, there's way. There's one. All right, so we got the ambush here. We've already scanned these enemies, so we don't really need to do anything here, but we will just do some damage now to these guys. We might have to always keep an... Okay, nice. I'm kind of scared there, like if we was actually gonna get the pink tile, because all we've been doing is a lot of special arts. But yes, luckily we did actually get the last hit there, so that's great. But yeah, we're just gonna use phase for now. We don't really want to mess with these guys here. Just gonna keep our distance, and that's the best thing right now. So this guy's nearly down, and he's down. Alright, now the ambush comes in, the second one, and ambushes usually have a lot of enemies as well on top of it. So we're gonna just maximize it. Get the stone ring. Oh, okay, gonna dodge that. Kind of scared if that happens and we lose what we need. Okay, so he's on rush mode, that's why he was able to defend that. Oh, and then we can actually... Okay, no. He's actually doing his move there. Right, so let's see who we can attack now. It's kind of difficult to actually try and get someone with Miracle because these bees are moving a lot. There we go. And then we will switch to someone else. Okay, so nobody's not touching Reimi right now. And also we need to actually give her an Aqua Berry, so she's actually probably poisoned. So let's just... Okay, nice. Yeah, so I don't want to actually get the last hit on Reimi. Sometimes she actually has a good high % critical hit chance, which will give us a blue tile. That's good. So we got Bee Stinger, Aqua Berries as well.
Useful experience indeed.
Rush gold increases during rush mode. I know.
Stronger all the time.
Okay, so that's a BS level up. I want to see if anyone else is maxed up for the beats. So if you go to the beat here... Oh, phase is maxed out now. So what we're going to have to do now is that we go here to phase and we're going to actually put BS now. We're going to actually switch to BS for phase so he can level up there. And then also, for battle config, let's see now. We got Aura Spark, but Reimi in particular, she has got Crimson Skull. So I want to actually showcase Crimson Skull here. So that would be that. Actually, you know what we should do? We should put Crimson Skull first and then Sonic Form next. That's what we're going to do. So we do Crimson Skull, Sonic Form, and then we can still have Circle Thunder here. But yeah, we just do it like that. Or we could just do Crimson Skull and then Sonic Form. So then that way we can actually keep the distance. Yeah. Because we've already seen how Surfer Thunder is. We can just try it out some other time, but I think we can just kind of compromise with Reimi, and we can actually start to see the strong part of Reimi if her actual special talks being so far out. So that's the cool thing about Reimi. And we could potentially get an ambush here, perhaps, right? Or is this quite far for these guys here? I think it's kind of far for these guys, so we're just going to ignore these guys.
We can use this.
I think we do need to scan to that guy, that wolf there. So I think I'm gonna just scan this guy here real quick. But I don't know if we've actually scanned him, because this is a new type of animal in this area. So we'll just scan, and it's called Cobalt Bandit, and it's resistance against fire. So we'll just do that, and then we'll go back to Reimi. And this is Crimson Skull here. That's what it looks like. It charges up a couple of attacks and then starts shooting at someone there. So we just need to kind of dodge this guy here. And then we need to... If you do like a physical attack first, it actually generates it much more quicker. We're going to actually just go away from there because they actually do have the rush mode engaged on Reimi. So we're going to give some distance to Reimi, but we're going to actually give her a blueberry so she can actually heal herself. Yeah, sometimes the actual view of the camera can be kind of sloppy as well in terms of what you can see here. There we go. And Edge got the last hit there. Level 29 for Reimi. Cobalt Bandit. So we got crabs still here. Gonna dodge the crab and keep on walking past. There's the wolf here, which we're gonna avoid. And can we possibly get an ambush here? Nope, it's a bit pretty far. What we're gonna do, we're gonna actually go over here and then mine right here. Silver and gold. Nice, nice, nice. I think we're probably maxed out silver and gold for how much silver and gold we've got. But I don't really have anything to kind of create with the silver and gold right now. So we got this guy here, the beaver. We're gonna skip past him. And then, is there any enemies down here? We got the crab here. We're gonna probably avoid this guy because there's no ambush. Oh, we couldn't actually pass this bee here, so we're just gonna fight it out. Oops, let's go to Reimi. That's where I want to go. And then we go and use the Crimson Skull into the Sonic form, and then Crimson Skull again. We're missing a lot of stuff because the bee was on the ground there. Also, let me just finish this bee off here, and then we will heal both Phase and Miracle. That's what we're going to actually heal up right now. Oh, well, we'll heal up Miracle next fight, and then we also need to actually get more blackberries as well. So rank 7 for Reimi on BS. It's actually going pretty smooth right now. Oh yeah, new animal as well. So this is a bird that we have seen on Lemurus, but it's a different type of bird. So you're going to see right now. Once we can scan with Phase. Let's see, so if we go here and we scan, they're called Axe Beak on this planet. And resistant against wind and weak against earth. There you go. And from here, what we're going to do, we're going to heal up Miracle here. And once we can get our potion back, we're going to actually heal up our MP as well. So MP blackberries here. There we go. Okay, that guy is done. We're in a long distance range here. Oh, he was going to use his symbology on us. So these birds can actually learn symbology if you're actually quite far away. I'm going to switch around because the bird does have a rush and I don't want to be broken my bonus board. Let's heal up Miracle here. There we go. And we also need to heal up Reimi as well. So Reimi is in critical. Okay. And then we can run away. There we go. Nice. Let's run away over here. And right now we can actually take damage. And Reimi got the last hit there.
Wonderful. I'm so glad I've...
Level 8 for Edge there. And monster there, Axe Beak. So keep that there. Alright, let's mine away. Silver and gold. Nice. Alright, so I think this is the only path we can actually go to right now. Also, we can actually drop down from here as well. So if we can just jump there, we can just actually drop down. We're going to avoid those two enemies because they don't have any ambush abilities there. And then we have two pathways. You can go to the right or to the left. But I think if we go to the left, it's kind of blocked out. Yeah. So we can jump away. So really the only option is to the right, but we can mine here. So more silver and gold. So right now we only really care about the XP from there when we actually are mining, which is the good thing. Even if you're maxed out and stuff, you can just really focus on the mining thing. I'm going to dodge this enemy. There's not really any other enemies around here. Let's go around to actually get the treasure chest. Yeah, so we do see a squirrel here. He is very ferocious, but I don't want to fight you right now. Oh, acrobatic vote. So we got a new move for Miracle. Let's go to Battle Config, and then we go to Miracle. Let's do acrobatic vote first to actually show off, and then we will do Ripper Pounce. That's it. And then if we go into tactics here, and then we switch it to Miracle, yeah, that would be good. So the next time we will showcase the new move that we have there. Also, what's up, Shin? Long time no see, buddy. How's it going, man?
What's that? It's a big, huge rabbit? It was so round and meaty. Didn't it look yummy? It must be easy for it to navigate these mountains. I'm envious. Don't you think so too, Edge?
Sure.
Let's get moving. Rabby, wait up, Kay. Hold on! I just want one teensy-weensy bite!
Edge?
So right there, I did say in a previous part before that we would be encountering rabbits, and that's how they actually look in the game. They're actually big and fluffy and you can actually ride them. It's really cool. One of my favorite moments in this game, actually. Also, doing good shit. Okay, I'm doing good as well, man. I'm enjoying my favorite part in the game, actually. We're actually on Roak. I know that you're doing the Star Ocean 1 playthrough, and right now we're both on the same planet now. So rejoice, rejoice. We're both from Roak. We're different aspects of Roak. I mean, some of the I think in Star Ocean 1 there's a lot more different regions for Roak, so there's more places you can go to Roak, but there's only 3 places you can go to Roak here. But yeah, it's very similar in certain places as well. And I think the Colosseum is not really in the main place, whereby in this game it's in the main place. In Star Ocean 1 you have to go to like a second town or third town until you can get the Colosseum, I believe. But yeah, let me actually showcase the acrobatic mode now that we actually learned. So you do kind of like a Shoryuken motion with your legs there. Pretty dope. It's kind of like something like you follow up. So let's just see if we can. Yeah, so if you do something like that, I think it's gonna be pretty cool. You actually just do this and then. Oh boy, she's nearly dead. Whoa. That was a lot of damage. Oh no, she's dead. Miracle's dead. Yeah, so Miracle really does have bad defense. It's like she's like an all-in rush character. Even though like she uses physical attacks, she dies really quickly. But her critical hit in this game is insane. Absolutely insane. Okay. Let me actually heal up as well. Oh. Too late. She's a class cannon. Yeah, she actually is, yeah. I like using Miracle because like in the layer game, she has like cannon spikes, and if you actually equip the right items and stuff, she does massive damage. So she can't really be counter attack if you just already killed them. So yeah, she's definitely one of my favorite characters to use like in late game in terms of just farming or getting items per se. She's crazy, like in terms of damage. So yeah, let's actually add a blueberry to Reimi, and then actually what we can do as well, we can actually switch out in terms of tactics to Miracle here. So Miracle leading the party. So I'm actually okay, I don't think this is a good way. I don't want to attack with the B. But yes, I think this is the only time whereby I feel as though we actually go past like a really cool bridge. And you can actually see the scenery here, which I would love to just dive into the ocean right now. I wish that they actually included in the game whereby you can just jump off the bridge, just swim around and explore over this region. Like, because it feels like, oh yeah, you can go all the way down there. Oh, actually, we actually haven't gone all the way down there. We're about to skip a part there because there's a treasure chest down there. So let's actually go over there and grab it right now. So we open up the treasure here. Riot potion we get. But yeah, I could imagine like there should be like a cutscene whereby they just all dive into the ocean right now and have a good time. Which, by the way, we actually don't even have a character in this game, like in the party for the most part, whereby the you know, you have a male character throwing anime and they're just so flared with all the female characters. In this game, you don't have it. I just realized that. Usually in most of these anime games, there would usually be like a male character that just flirts with every female here. See if we can actually get okay. Maybe that might be ambush. It was a bit kind of far, but they were both watching me here. So let's see if we can just do something here with Miracle. Let's see. There we go. And acrobatic bolt. Oh, we got the combo right there as well. Okay, so let's see if we can actually hit this guy here. He's running a long way away. Don't know where he's going. Probably trying to find his home here. Edge doesn't need to play. He's automatically got a few girls wanting him. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like I don't mind Edge having the character, but what about like someone like FaZe or Bacchus or maybe Crow or Amaranth? Like maybe that could have been the case whereby they wanted to design a character to have that. Oh, we got an ambush, and also we actually took one of the things whereby we actually got a pink tile as well, unfortunately. Maybe we could actually knock that out as well, so if we actually just run into something, we can actually get the bonus bow broken as well, because I don't really want the pink tile, I want maximum green tiles here. let's go with this guy here. Hit. Oh, he just kicked in there. So if you actually do forward on the left analog stick and you actually attack, you actually kick them away. You can actually shove them away from there. Also, if we do die as well, we actually break our bonus ward as well. So if the enemy doesn't actually kill you, I mean, doesn't actually hit you by a critical chance, then yeah. Bacchus has one Mage Guild layer, and Phase, well, he's missing out, I guess. Bacchus, yeah, like, he's married, actually. In this game. And Phase, well, he pretty much ends up with Limel in the end. There's like a secret ending for Phase and Limel that they actually end up together.
Useful experience indeed.
Oh, I killed off Reimi, so she doesn't get the XP. Oh boy, oh boy. I just noticed. When these guys go into rage mode, they just take out my enemy, my characters really quickly as well. Oh, let's not go to this guy here. And then let's see over here. What can we do here? Actually, you know what? We should actually go to that guy because I want to break off my pink tile. So where is that enemy we just saw right now? The bird. Alright, so we just go all in and then just allow them to either kill me or take one of my bonus wards off me. There we go. And then acrobatic vault. Land 20 consecutive hits unassisted. Oh, we got another one as well. Can we get hit? Oh, we got hit, but okay, there we go. Is it gonna break it? Nope. Hasn't broken off yet. We're gonna leave our HP as it is.
So glad everyone's safe.
And intentionally get Miracle to die off. Yeah, that's the secret ending there. Yeah, because there's multiple endings, but then there's that final ending whereby I feel like that final ending of knowing if Phase is still alive. And then yeah, that's what happens there.
We must make the most.
Which is really cute, actually. I mean, I don't know about the actual ending cutscene whereby, like, you know, Limel was getting so angry about him, and that was kind of cringe in that moment with the boss fight. But other than that, I was glad that they actually got back together, really. Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, these guys also get symbology. They can also use symbology here. Oops. There's a way, like, once you throw them into the air, you can actually combo even more. You have to get the timing right. There we go. There we go. Oh, we missed it. I was happy that Phase was fine too. I wondered if he died or not.
Wonderful. I'm so
No, he
glad
just didn't
everyone's
die.
safe.
Actually, it wasn't even spoken about, like, if he died or not. But I don't think he did die, because in that ending, he actually came back to Limerus to see Limel a few years later when she actually did grow up and stuff. So it took a few years, but he did come back somehow. Yeah, without the secret ending, yeah, you just assumed he died. Yeah, I think in my second playthrough I got it. I actually did get that secret ending. First ending, I thought he did die as well. Oh, that's kind of hard to actually time it to actually get the next part. But yeah, I think we're gonna die here now, so we can actually get rid of our pink tiles. There we go. Oh, we only got rid of one, so now we'll just kill off Phase here. See if they'll kill me off here. There we go. And then what we're gonna do now, we're just gonna kill these guys back up. So fresh sage on Phase, Mr. Beleth. And then also what we're gonna do is fresh sage on Miracle. And then from there we can actually heal these guys back up to full health. Blueberries all around. Let's start with Miracle first. And then second, once we can get our items back, is on Phase. There we go. Oh, she's dead again. Probably from the rush. These guys do a lot of damage during rush mode. Oh, she's dead again. Oh, they catch me now. Alright, first stage on Miracle. Just kind of run around a bit. I don't want to get hit by their symbology again. And then Blueberry on Miracle here. There we go. Oops. Miracle's gonna die again. Oh boy. I don't really want it to die because I just want to get my combo out first. Oh, wait, she's gonna die again. Oh no. Let's let it die off first and then first stage. I think there's like a resurrection elixir in this game and it can actually heal up all of them in one go. Those trees sound like Evil Dead. Yeah, it's like the moment she gets beat up, she just keeps on getting racked around. That's the thing, it's like, you know, when you're close to them, like they'll just keep on racking around. And also they also got rush mode as well, so they've got no guard. So they'll just keep on infinitely racking you up. And every time you recover as well, your rush gauge is at 0%. So that's the hard thing around it, it's like you can't actually get out of it. I need to get blackberries for myself so I can actually do some special attacks at least. Oh, see, like, already in one cycle is that they hit over 70% on Miracle there, which is crazy. Let's do big berries this time. At least we can try and get some damage in first. Okay, let's try and get these guys out. Okay, so there we go. At least we got a couple of space from them now, so now it's just they can't really flee on Miracle from both of them being around her. There we go. Nice. From that, we can actually take care of this guy. And now, it'll be easier just to revive Miracle. And she won't die off really quickly now. Oh, she would. Because the tree still has rush mode. Yeah. Oh boy. There we go. Revive up. And then we're gonna give another big berry through as well now. There we go. Let's actually put some blackberries on Reimi here. There we go. Gonna have to be careful now. We're probably gonna heal up Miracle now. Oh, and she's also poisoned as well. What can we do here? Okay, we'll just have to heal up the poison first then. Or should we just heal her? I think we'll just heal her and then we'll get the poison next afterwards. But yeah, there we go. Because I just don't want it to die from there.
That took long enough. I'm so famished.
Oh, we actually didn't scan the tree as well. We've got to scan the tree. Alright, next time when we go against the trees, we'll have to scan them. We've got to scan them. Okay, so aquaberries. And then from here, let's go and mine over here and see what we get. Oh, and the good thing about getting the trees around here is that it's really good and easy to ambush as well, because there'll be a lot of things around it and you can just easy ambush. So right here, this is an easy ambush because the trees don't really move anywhere. And then from here, let's see, we should get some blackberries for Edge, so he actually does more damage as well. Oh man, we just lost our bonus board very quickly there. But we only had one power, so it's fine. There we go. And we're doing a lot of damage here. Okay, so let's just focus on this tree here. And Miracle's already dead. Maybe what we can do as well is that we can actually switch out Miracle and then bring someone like Limo in. I think that'll be the best thing here. I want to do that so that we don't keep him dying so often. So let's change members. Let's bring in Limo for now. We can just use Miracle some other time. And then from here, oh, and also Reimi died. Wow. We're actually losing out on first stage as well. We've only got 8 left right now. So we need to be careful as well. Yeah. It's just once they go into rush mode, that's when it goes all crazy right now. So, oh, we need the aquaberry on the edge. There's so much things that actually happening at once. Our members are actually really low health as well. And what we do? Okay, so I think someone's focused on me, but we're gonna put a blueberry. So blueberry needs to be put onto. Let's do Reimi first. Nobody's not actually focusing on them. And we just do one here. This guy is not focused on me. Oops. And that guy's dead. And then before we kill this guy, we're just gonna scan the big tree. So let's scan it right now. Albero de Anima. Sounds very Spanish. That's what kind of got in my thing. Like it feels very Spanishy the way how they said it. So resistant against earth, weak against fire, restores 1% of HP periodically in battle. Oh, so that's why they're surviving so long in here as well, which is good. We can just finish off with phase here. There we go. And then we're gonna get an ambush here right now. Okay, so we've actually have scanned these enemies before in the past, so this is all good. We can take care of this cobalt, and we have already taken care of them as well. Oh, this guy's focused on me. Alright, so we will switch to Limo. Oh, this guy's focused on me now. Alright, so we'll take care of this. We'll just push this guy back. Oh, okay. Switched over to Edge. Let's heal up Reimi. Okay, now let's take care of this guy here. Okay, and then we'll switch over to switch over to phase here, where we just need to take a bit of distance here. Edge will help me out there. Okay, so we're healing up. Limo is trying to heal us up, so that's good. Let's actually heal up Limo here, because I don't want her to die here. And then from here, let's actually help out Reimi here. Oh, and then let's drive over to Limo here, since nobody's not focused on her right now. Fresh Sage on Reimi, and then right afterwards we're just gonna heal her up with Limo. So where is it? Symbology, Fairy Healing actually. Oh, it heals up everyone as well. So when we do Fairy Healing, it does heal up everyone. We actually don't have EX Healing. That's what I was thinking of, that we actually can heal up just one person for a huge amount of health as well. So we'll just do one more healing on Reimi. Oh, and then someone's targeting us right now. Nobody's not targeting Edge though. Okay, so we will take care of this guy now to help out. Oh, we got no MP. MP is really going fast for everyone right now.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying close enough attention.
Also, if it becomes like a hard battle, we get different voice lines like that as well. I don't really hear that much, but yeah. Yeah, that was a tough battle. Did I get a trophy that doubles MP usage? No, not yet. I haven't yet, no. I haven't got like at least 30% yet. Reimi's close though to 28% in terms of battle trophies. But I still need just 2 more %. Which I will do afterwards to actually get her one. Ooh, I don't know if I got ambushed there. Hopefully I did. This is going to be quite tough though. There's a lot of them here. So we're going to have to use a lot of MP. And hopefully we just do a lot of damage. There we go. Oh, bonus board is broken again. Let's actually switch to phase. But yeah, quite a lot of them here right now. Okay, reducing enemies' HP to 3, and then let's wait for them to kill off Limo first, and then we'll use the Fresh Sage right now. So they're no longer focusing on Limo, so then Limo can run away. Oh, actually, by the way, I don't think I actually had changed it. So let me go to tactics real quick, and then if I switch to Limo here, and then we go to tactics. Let's see, tactics here. That's what I need to do. Stay out of trouble. That is my fault there. I needed to actually change it because I forgot that I actually changed the tactic to Limo, so that way it's going to be a lot more easier now, whereby we can actually get heals, and everyone should be a lot more better now because We just keep dying very quickly. We're wasting a lot of our resources right now. This is a time for Stone Rain. Oh, this is gonna be huge. It's gonna be a lot of damage here. Nice. Oh, but we do get critical hit, which I did not want. I did not want a critical finish. I did not think we were gonna get a critical hit there. Okay, at least we got the bonus ball broken. Nice. That's what I was waiting for there. But we didn't get the ambush there. Reducing enemies' HP to 3. Sometimes trophies in Star Ocean 3 I heard actually makes the game harder. Like enemies harder or MP use. Yeah, it does. Yeah. You're right about that. Yeah, there is something in the game that makes it harder. Absolutely. I think this it's used by bunny. Like in the trophies in Star Ocean 3, you get bunnies as a reward, and it does make the game harder. Which I was on my second playthrough at Star Ocean 3 off stream like years ago, but I'd never gone around to finishing it, and I wanted to explore more of the game what it had to offer, and that was one of them. Oh, we have no more blueberries anymore. Okay. Oh, okay, this guy's not looking at me. Let's see if we can get this guy here. Oh, he's running all the way down there. Maybe he's gonna turn around now. Oh, now he's chasing me. Oh, no, he's not chasing me anymore. The moment I actually turned around. Interesting, punishing the player for completing things. What do you think, Star Ocean? I feel like there's a lot of punishment in every Star Ocean game. Like, the bosses are insanely difficult. Well, the secret bosses, I should say. They definitely do not hold back on the secret bosses. It's definitely one of the harder JRPGs to complete 100%. Because you have to use certain stats to defeat it. It's not like you can just kind of mix it around. Like, you have to use specific stats to defeat these guys here. But yeah, it is a challenging JRPG if people do want to complete 100% though. I think this is the only game in the series that I've actually completed 100%. Every other Star Ocean game I have not. But I haven't actually completed 100% in terms of the battle trophies. That just would take like forever in this game. But everything else I have completed 100% for. And that really took me, what, 300 hours to do, which is super long as well. Which I wouldn't assume that's the way how for the other ones as well will take. Bridge here. Okay, so bridge is here. And let's actually harvest stuff here. Ebony, blackberries, and red seed. Ooh, nice. I'm just gonna dodge these guys here. You bet the other ones are longer. Yeah, I think Star Ocean 3 is probably the longest I've seen. Oh yeah, by the way, I've actually completed Star Ocean 5 100%. That took me only 60 hours to complete the 100%. That game was really short in terms of content. And then when I actually faced the Ethereal Korean in Star Ocean 5, that was so easy. She was not even a challenge. She really wasn't. That was definitely the easiest game to complete 100%. But yeah, it was a very small game, to be honest. Star Ocean 5. Very lacking in terms of Star Ocean quality. Bonnie feed, ×3. Yeah, not much people talk about Star Ocean 5 because of lack of content and not much to explore, go around. So much just felt kind of like, oh, I just shoehorned it. You didn't pass the tutorial 5? I'm not sure why. That's interesting. Oh, Limo, you died again! This is all ganged up in Limo. Poor Limo, dude. There we go. Let me heal up Limo right now. Damn it, Limo. Maybe you wanted to beat the others before you played it. I think it's a good starting point, though. If there was one Star Ocean game I'd say like to people to play, actually I don't think that would be like if I told someone like to play Star Ocean 5 and they didn't like it, then they probably wouldn't play the rest of them. Yeah, but I would say like, I mean the combat system was fun in the game. I liked the combat system in Star Ocean 5. That was fun to do. There was a lot of crazy stuff you can do in the game because you had what, up to you had 6 playable characters that you can actually play as, and then you had the 7th character that actually fights with you as well. So 7, actually was it 7 or 8? Was it like altogether 8 moving around, or 7? I think it was 7 altogether on the battle screen, but you can only control 6 of them, which was really dope. So you can actually do some really cool combos around it. So that's what I liked about it. But yeah, it was kind of a long tutorial though in Starship 5. This tutorial game is long in terms of tutorial, but I kind of stuck with it myself as well and enjoyed the rest of it. Yeah, these guys are just getting beaten up badly. Let me see if I can just roll around something. You think 5 is a good starting point, even with the different combat time? I don't know. It feels like it wasn't similar to the other game. It's very similar to Starship 3's combat, actually. 3, it's like 3's combat, but with 4's camera system, I guess. That's the way I can put it as. It definitely has a lot of elements from 3, Starship 5. It got very inspired from 3. And then it has some stuff from like Starship 4, of course. Yeah, I think that the combo is like the combat is a mix of those 2 games in particular, which I liked from it. Maybe you didn't play enough of it, yeah, because you only just did the tutorial, right? Yeah, you just have to give it some time. Like with JRPGs, I've always said it as a rule whereby you always need to give time to JRPGs to keep them playing it, and then it'll feel a lot more better once you play it more. But as a favorite Star Ocean game, I can't really say people would say their favorite Star Ocean game is 5. I've never gone to anyone in the Star Ocean community and seen someone say that Star Ocean 5 is their favorite game. They probably like it in terms, but when they play the other games, usually the most favorite games out there is Star Ocean 2 or 3 that people say that's their favorite. I've been hearing some good results and responses from 6, which I definitely want to try out soon in the future as well. For 6, so maybe I might stream 6 in the future, because I've never played it. It'll be nice to do like a blind playthrough as well on stream, because every game I've been playing so far has been playthroughs I've done in the past in some way or shape or form, and see how I do while streaming it. What can we do now? I mean, we're actually close to the shop area. But I think we actually get a triggered cutscene here as well. Right? Get a cutscene? No? Okay, I think we go back over here to get a cutscene. So first we just have to go to the town and then we get a cutscene here.
What a strange manner of dress.
The townspeople seem to be ignoring them.
Who cares? They don't have anything to do with us.
True.
Awaken, O great king. Stand upon this land and deliver us from exile.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Be careful.
I'd better stay sharp.
And that's the first sign of Reimi having something that's gonna happen. Oh, we also got Rep and David just talking to these guys. I might be a plain old god right now, but once I put in my time, I'm gonna get promoted to a fortnight. So that was a good introduction to this town of what's going on, whereby we see some weird guys in robes walking around and start praying. No one's not really paying attention to them, but yeah, it's very much more lively than everything we've seen so far in the other towns as well. So that's why I love Roak in this game. There's so much going on. Welcome to Tatroy. Haven't seen clothes like yours before. Where do you hail from? So yeah, Tatroy I would say is my favorite part of Roak because it has the Colosseum. And it kind of connects to the other part as well, to Astral with the ship. And also most of the shops here are really cool in terms of like delivering orders and getting discounts and everything around there as well. Everything you need is right here. The only thing I don't sell here is time. Come on, take a look. You can't lose. So right off the bat, we can actually buy some of the stuff that will be useful for our thing here. So we're gonna actually just buy some of this stuff. We don't want to buy too much, but yeah, there's quite a bit in terms. Oh, and Tafir ribbon. Like there was some stuff we did need for Tafir, and handspun spread. Oh, this is really incredible here because we needed some of this for some of the creations to actually put onto the counters, like the presents. So it feels good. Actually buy this. That kind of costed over about 20k there, but we're still good. We're still good. And also, the thing that's playing now is called Innocence. So Star Ocean 1 had this theme, but this is the remix of this, which I prefer this remix version. You're a new one around here, aren't you? I bet you're here to buy healing items. So we're gonna buy some. Okay, so also this is cool as well. 10 is basically you can use the 10 to heal yourself when you're outside of combat. So when you're on the field, this will heal, and this does so much as well. So this is pretty useful. I'm gonna actually just buy 3 though, because they're really expensive. Because actually, you know what? We should just buy 1. We'll buy 1 for now, because they're definitely very expensive. I don't really have much around me in terms of it. Because I want to buy a lot of these stuff here, so like the Rin paints and the Thunder paints, light paints. All this stuff sounds good right now. I don't think we'll be able to buy any weapons or armor right now, unfortunately. Definitely low in money right now. But we can accept some orders, so we can accept some Oak, Anti-Silence Amulet, Silver Amulet, and then, oh, we can order it immediately as well. There you go. And deliver the sector items. Nice, nice. Get 45 party SP, nice. And then Fire Charm as well. So, 800 XP. Nice. I like that. Alright, so we're gonna get out of here right now. And then, let's see, let's talk to this guy here. I might be a plain old god right now, but oh, I think I already spoke to this guy already. There's a kitty cat. Oh, and there's a talking cat as well. Being a cat's easy living, trust me. Whoa. Well, hello, rude. What are you so surprised about? I'm a lesser Felpool, just like any other. Yeah, so that's Miracle's actual race name. They're called lesser Felpools. As they can transform into a cat and also become normal as well, whereby they actually have a face and a body as well. So why am I in this form? Because life's easier this way. Cool. Cat-loving kid. You know what? I don't know if this was a boy or girl. So whenever I try to zoom in, I can zoom in. I can't tell if this is a boy or girl. I think it's a girl. But maybe it might be a boy. Alright, so we can actually heal here. Hey, I'm Catherine, and I'm the girl that keeps things from falling apart around here. You can call me Kathy, sugar. We charge 164 a night. You interested? Wait, what did I say at the beginning? Catherine, famous hostess, or so she says. Oh, okay. So we'll stay here. I think she's a bit too old to call me sugar. I'm in my prime age, but she looks like she's falling off of my prime age quite fast. Is there any place to examine here? Oh, I mean, we can save here. Say system day updated. And then let's see. Nothing we can examine right now. Let's see. looks pretty much standard for a hotel. You can open here. Oh no, I think someone's in here, but the door's locked. Alright. So, nothing else you can examine here right now. Sometimes there's like treasure chests in these houses as well. So there's only 2 rooms at the top we can actually go to. This one is locked, so we can actually go back down. And this part is locked as well. So this is probably the way to actually go around to the counter, which we are not allowed to go out there, of course. Okay, now let's keep and explore this area.
What was that? It sounded like someone said, ah! Was it a scream?
For a scream, I'd say it lacked a sense of urgency.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Please stop. Somebody save me.
I've verified that the source of the voice is located up ahead. I'm detecting a number of life signs in its vicinity.
I knew it was a scream. Meow! Edge. Regardless of the situation, we can't ignore a cry for help.
But I...
Somebody! Please save me! Unhand that woman!
What cowards!
Damn it all! I'm not supposed to be doing this. But... damn it!
Get out of here.
I'm telling you to get lost! Just go!
Are you sure it was best to let them go? Should we not have at least turned them over to the authorities on this planet?
What the hell am I doing? No contact. No interference. That's what I swore.
Edge. If someone asks for help, you help. That's just the way you are, Kay. So, why do you look like you want to cry, Edgy? You haven't done anything bad.
You know, if only Edge could think as simply as you, Limmel.
Are you making fun of me? Oh dear! Whatever am I doing? Me and my manners. I haven't even thanked you for rescuing me yet. My name is Sarah Durand. I appreciate your help. They moved. Those are real wings. Oh, chicken. So yummy. No, no, no. I can assure you, I'm not chicken, nor am I yummy. I see. So you're all on a journey together. Well, I must say, I'm so fortunate you came to my aid.
Please, just stop.
Pardon?
I didn't have any intention of saving you. I didn't mean to get involved.
But the end result is that I was rescued, right? I really, truly must give you my thanks. Oh? Is there something on my face? My. I've just remembered.
You remembered? What did you remember?
Yes. Reimi and Edge, did you say? I was just thinking that I'd seen your faces somewhere before. Then I remembered. It was at the Purgatorium.
Well now, this sounds interesting indeed.
Yes. The Purgatorium is located in the northwest of this continent. It's the most historic structure there is. Oh my! Are you a giant? What a large man you are!
Blast.
Good heavens! The giant suddenly disappeared.
You're a little slow on the uptake. Both of you.
So, what did you mean when you said you've seen us before? The stone statues in the Purgatorium. They're statues of the Mua, you see. But they look very much like you.
Mua?
Some say the Mua are our ancestors. But now they're like ghosts. Nobody even knows if they exist anymore. You can't tell the history of this land without mentioning the Mua. There's even an entire continent named after them.
Mua. Ah, yes, I remember now. I believe it was the Cardionon who referred to Edge and Reimi as descendants of the Mua.
Yeah.
If the Mua and Earthlings are somehow connected, do you think Roak might be involved as well?
I see. Yes, that would seem to be a possibility. If that is the case, we may be able to get closer to the origins of both Earth and Roak.
Yes. Just thinking about it gets the blood racing.
Baze, you kinda look like Edgy right now.
How about it? I think it'd be worth our while to investigate this Purgatorium. Edge? Reimi?
Yes, you're right. I suppose I'll have to face it eventually. So, are you all planning to go to the Purgatorium? If so, I'd like to accompany you on your journey. You rescued me. Won't you let me repay you by acting as your guide? Oh? Are you gonna come with us, Sari? Yay!
If the chicken, I mean Sarah, is coming, then count me in too.
Oh my, Lim seems very nice, but Mary, you're a tad scary.
Well, how about it? It sure would be helpful to have a local to guide us.
Yes, that's definitely true.
Forget it! We can't travel with anyone from this planet. Absolutely not! Right now, I may not be in command, but that is one thing I will not allow!
Edge.
We don't intend to have any more contact with you people. So, if you're done here, please just go away. Edge, don't you think you're being too hard on her? Whatever our initial reasons, it is we who made first contact. And Sarah is clearly motivated only by kindness.
No, don't concern yourself with me. But please, do allow me to be a busybody about one thing. If you don't ride a bunny, there's no way you can get to the Purgatorium.
A bunny? Are you serious?
Some nomads are camping outside the town right now. Why don't you go see them about the bunnies? Maybe they can help you. Very well. Take care of yourselves. Let's go.
Well. Edge the Emo shuts down Sarah. As now we have to wait until we get Sarah at a different point in time. It would have been awesome if we actually got Sarah right now, because I need some healing, and she's one of the best healers in the game. Actually, probably she is the best healer in the game, really, to be honest. But yeah, there was a lot of funny moments in that cutscene there. I just want to read this real quick. Come to think of it, remember the tent we saw outside town? Do you think it belonged to the nomad Sarah's mentioned? Yeah, you might be right. I suppose we should take a look. Yeah, there was a lot of funny moments, like whereby Sarah was deemed as food to Mary, and she's like, "Oh, Limo, you're very. Limo, you're very nice, but Miracle, you're a tad scary." I wonder if that is the case though, whereby the lesser feral people will actually eat the feral folks here. Actually, do find them tasty. I think there was another cutscene that happened like that as well, wasn't it? Bacchus was a lot of funny as well, whereby he just covered his identity, like when he was cloaked. Because sometimes when he's thinking Bacchus, sometimes he has this metamorphosis of reaction whereby he goes invisible, then visible, visible and invisible. There's a certain cutscene that happens as well on the ship that does that. And then when Sarah's like, "You're a very large man," and he's like, "Blast!" Like, oh, my identity has been revealed. Yeah, that was a really cool cutscene. I like that cutscene so much there. But there's many more like that. So I can't wait to watch some more cutscenes. But before we actually go back to the tent, we will just explore around and check everything out first. We're not going to go straight into the next cutscene there, the main point, because there's a lot more places to explore first. So let's see. That stupid Sublime going off to the Colosseum without telling me the prices for everything. What is it? Sorry, but I'm not open. I don't have prices for anything yet. So this is a shop that we can actually go to further in the future. It's so hot. This heat is making me real thirsty. And let's go over here actually, into the items and weapon shop. So I don't think we have enough stuff for items right now. Oh, by the way, Pepita. So let me see if I can turn around the camera. See this young girl here? She was in Star Ocean 3. So they're paying reference to Star Ocean 3 here. So Pepita was a character you can use in Star Ocean 3. And she kind of looks like her. I mean, she's a bit darker in this game, but she has kind of the hairstyle. But yeah, she was so annoying in Star Ocean 3. Like, oh god. Like, when people say like, oh, Limo's such a bad character by the voice actor, oh boy. Forget about like voice acting. This girl was a character that was so annoying that you can actually bring along. I mean, you can get rid of her in the game, which I did in Star Ocean 3. But I kept her in the second playthrough just to kind of get used to her. But yeah, she is so annoying. I'm glad, yeah, you can actually have an option for her to be with you or be not with you. But yeah, when I played the battle system and you do the 2-player mode in Star Ocean 3, it was pretty cool to actually play as her because there were some really cool moves. Who is it? Pepita. She was a part of the first part of the planet. So she was a part of the first planet in Star Ocean 3, and you can recruit her much more late into the game in Star Ocean 3. But in the beginning part, she was playing a prank on Fate in the beginning, and I think she's like 15, 16, but she's so childish. Absolutely childish in the game. I didn't really like it that much at all in Star Ocean 3. She wasn't like one of my favorite characters. And I think that's why I like Star Ocean 4 a lot more, is that Star Ocean 3, Star Ocean 2, there's some really good characters individually, but as a team, I don't think they were that great. Like, I could not say all of the 8 characters in Star Ocean 2 and Star Ocean 3 was awesome. There was some that I did like, some I didn't like, but in Star Ocean 4, the actual chemistry between all of the characters in Star Ocean 4 was something special to me, and that's why I liked it more, personally. I guess we could leave as that. We don't need to buy anything, but we can accept orders at least. So we can deliver the red herb immediately, and then we'll get some mixed syrup, pickled pepper onion, Caesar salad, yeah, which we can get from the creation when we go back and create some. Upstairs, we can actually go into the weapon room right now. Greetings, I say greetings to all, new and old. We've got Every weapon under the sun. Take a look for yourself. So I think we've got some stuff whereby we can actually get better. So the Bastard Sword we can use right now. So we're gonna buy one Bastard Sword. Let's see, what else can we buy? Dragon Scale Armor, yes. And what else? That's it. Accept orders. So we can get gold right now. Deliver the order immediately. Runic Metal, Venom Sword, Mithril, and Nereid Stone ×2. So that's cool as well. So we do that right now. 1,000 experience. 45 SP.
Nuisance forever.
Oh, you remember her now. What did you think of Pepita when you played her? Let's see. Equipped items. Edge. Where's my bastard sword? Yeah, where is actually my bastard sword? I just bought it for Mr. Edge. You never beat Free? Yeah, she was right at the beginning though. You actually get in contact with her right in the beginning, the first hour of the game. So you do get to see her. I don't think you get to play her until probably like another 20 or 30 hours into the game, I guess. Wait, where is my bastard sword? I just had my bastard sword, right? Yeah, this is so strange. Or did I not buy it? I don't think I bought it then. Yeah, I didn't buy it. Okay, I didn't. And then there was Dragon Scale Armor as well. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we bought it. So, let's equip it now. So that's a 99 plus attack, -2 defense, plus 20% damage to humanoids. So I don't think we actually do encounter any humanoids in here. I think maybe by the Purgatorium we actually counted them. Armor, Dragon Scale Armor. Oh, we had 2 Dragon Scale Armors. We bought another one. Okay, this is fine. Plus 40 immunity to poison. So this is actually good right now to actually use. So we needed that huge attack as well, because we were getting beat up quite early. You never got as a party member, but you remember her at the beginning of the game. Oh yeah. Okay, that's fair enough. Wait, what does it say? I always eat my vegetables, you know, I'm a good girl. You can't be a picky eater, okay? I don't know why people always need to say, I'm a good boy, or I'm a good girl, I'm a good guy, I'm a good woman. Like, I have never understood why people actually have the personality to say that. I mean, generally when you speak to someone, you intentionally think that the person's good at heart or nature, right? You wouldn't actually say, oh, in the beginning I met someone and I automatically thought they were a bad person. But I feel as though everyone needs to introduce themselves as being good or bad. Like, when I speak to anyone, I think that, you know, you're good, man, you're good. I don't think you're bad or anything. that's what I think of. Like, when people put a description and they say like, oh, I'm a good person. Like, I hope so. I hope you're a good person. He certainly seems depressed. I doubt anyone could get his attention in the state he is in right now. It was my friend's most cherished pendant and I lost it. Sub. Do you have any idea where you might have lost it? Anyone can think of it at all? I just had to go out to sea in the midst of stormy weather like this. The sea, huh? Maybe. Okay. The Seafarer's Treasure. So we got a little mini quest right now. We haven't actually done a mini quest in a long time as well. So that's pretty cool. It might actually be in the other region, but I want to go backwards here because this actually covers that area, but I want to go over here and there's some other stuff here. Outskirts clear, streets and roads clear, river clear. If you go around here, there's a little store here. This is where you actually learn some skill books here. So we'll go inside here. But yeah, like as of right now, the town is so booming, so lively. I wish all the towns in Social were like this actually. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? I think the other planet we go to later, EN2, is kind of like that. Fez says, brother, huh? Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were someone else. Tell you the truth, my brother hasn't been home in ages. It's not like he's gone missing or anything. This happens all the time. One time he went out for a walk and didn't return for 3 months. Sounds like way more than a walk there. True. He's probably out staring at the ocean somewhere again. Listen, travelers, if you run into my brother, could you give him this note for me? Sure, that's easy, okay? So, note from Fez. Missing brother. Another mini quest as well. Huh. It smells kind of sweet. Oh, don't worry about that. It's nothing. Thanks again. Oh, and welcome to the store. Alright, so let's see. Teaches that. Okay, so this is what we need. Book about orphanology, which increases the item drop rate from avian enemies. I think avian enemies are like the harpies and then the little birds. So we need to use that. So this is what I wanted to get. Chain combos, first aid, which I think will be useful right now because I need it for miracle, definitely. Fury boost, we could actually buy more of those, but we're gonna buy that some other time because it's kind of expensive right now. I don't want to waste my cash. Illusion, Torn, Hide, so you can teach another one Hide, which we will get back to again some other time. Wait, I think we didn't buy it. Yeah, we did not buy it. So first aid, we'll buy first aid for now. But yeah, once we make a lot more money, then we'll be able to do that. But yeah, I want to learn the skill really quickly to Miracle. And then from here, I want to actually boost it. So where's Miracle right now? I want to boost Miracle right now. There's boost. Okay, so here. So I want to boost orders to level 10. So then when she's actually in battles, she doesn't die so quickly. And then get this up as well. Fury boost increases. Yeah, so this is perfect now. So we can actually bring Miracle back into the gang, to the group. We're gonna move this out and bring in Miracle here. And that's what we want to do. We actually want to fight more of Miracle so she doesn't actually die so quickly. So we spoke to this guy already. Don't need to sell anything right now. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna explore more of Tatoi. And there's a guy here. Oh man, I am bored. Oh hey there, sorry, but these caves are infested with ferocious monsters, so they're off limits for now. Maybe some other. Whoa. Another earthquake. Man, they just won't let up lately. So yeah, this is a little secret dungeon that you can actually explore later as the game goes on. So you have to complete a certain few quests and you'll be able to explore it. Which maybe we'll see if we can explore it some other time. So we got big berries ×2. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, okay, we're stuck here. Oh boy. Alright, let's go around now. Alrighty, so wow, just wow, it looks all delicious. I can't stop drooling. Meow, hello there. I've got all kinds of food here. So let's see. Got blueberries, which we will buy. Big berries, and then blackberries, and then fresh sage, which we definitely need a lot of them. And then we'll stick it like that. There we go. And then accept orders. We got plenty of thornberries. And then white berries, which we can accept immediately. Physical stimulant, which we don't have. And tasty mushroom, we have 20 owned. Very easy to grab and get. So we're going to get a lot of XP here. Yeah, look at that. 1,740 XP and then 142 poly XP.
That was a good experience.
Yeah. Now let's go to this lady. Suspicious Psychokineticus. That's what it's called. Hold up there, travelers. You look concerned about something. Here. Let me see those. Well, she just grabbed my distinction rings. Yes, I could infuse these with magic power if you like. Well, what about it? Seriously, you can do that? Of course I can, friend. So how about it? Would you like me? What would you like me to charge? Oh yeah, so also, when you do these charging now, they actually cost money now to charge it. Back in the Lemurus, it was for free, whereby they'll just charge it automatically for you with no charge cost. Now, when you go and charge it now, you have to actually pay for it now. So, let me have a look actually. Let me have a look first. And these charging. So if I go over to valuables and then I go to Earth Ring, we got 0 on this, 14 on this, and then 10 on this. So we can just charge right now for Earth Ring. Oh, and by the way, there was a certain thing we need to go back to Aeos to actually charge as well. So I think that was a good idea to charge it, because we do need to go back and break apart some rocks to actually go through. So here we go. Handmade craftsman. Welcome. This ship is, this home is home to all my favorite handmade accessories. Take all the time you want to browse around. Okay, so we got some bandit gloves, sniper bangle, silver bangle, earth amulet, which we won't buy right now. Anti-freeze amulet, sacrificial doll, wooden brooch. Yeah, these are all good items, but I'm not going to buy any of them now. I'm going to accept all these orders though, which we can't actually deliver right away. And there's some more quests we can do now, so as you can see now, if you actually go to the crest, it's all filled up. So much stuff we can do right now, so a lot of stuff we can work on. And as the game keeps going on and on and on, you just can't get bored of doing anything because there's just so much stuff to go around with. When you patrol around town every day for as long as I have, even the slightest little changes enough to catch your eye. And from here, we can't actually open this. We don't have the right element here yet. Right now, the Colosseum is undergoing maintenance and cleaning work for the next tournament. Wonderful to see you here, kid. Oh, we actually got a weapon there for the sword. This is the place for every fighter dreams of, a place where warriors cross swords and fights with all their might. Go and take a look at its majestic structure for yourself. So as you can see here, it's locked right now. But in a couple of cutscenes later, we will be able to go into the Colosseum and fight off. So let's go into this house and let's look around. So this looks like a pub. The pubs are always common in every certain era, whereby adults, when they want to have fun, they'll drink around. Girls gift box. Oh, girls gift box. Oh, that's interesting there. Let's see. Sure quiet around here, huh? Seeing as it's so quiet, you think you'll probably help out with the cleaning a bit. You don't look that busy yourself, you know. Besides, what's wrong with it being quiet? Look at the nice, peaceful, relaxing time we have. True enough, and I'm sure the landlord will be just delighted when he comes to collect rent. Careful there, keep that snide look up and it will wrinkle your skin. You could help out a little too, you know. So all of them are just kind of annoyed right now. We don't open up until after sunset. I was thinking about making this a coffee shop in the daytime, but that sounds like too much work, to be honest. Wow. Okay. So it seems like business is not really working out for them that well. Which is kind of strange because they're the only pub in this place, so there's a lot of adults here, and you would imagine that it would help out, that they would be easily be able to make money. Man, am I bored? This is exactly why I didn't want to be a god, but no. Mother just had to insist. Alright. We could go all the way down there. Okay, yeah, let's actually check out down here, because we can't actually use the ship right now, right? Oi, this is where you catch the barge to the Sea of Astral. The ship's undergoing maintenance right now, though, so come back a little later, okay? So yeah, it kind of keeps a lot of stuff off bay first, because they know that you need to just go through the certain protocols to actually do the cutscenes before, of actually doing these cutscenes, and then you can do all this other stuff. Right berries, alright? I think right berries is the thing whereby you can actually get both HP and MP together. Cool, cool, cool. And then we go here, and then over here. I can't get over how enormous that mansion is. The one back over there, I mean, if they're that loaded, you'd think they'd spare a little for us regular folks, huh? Oh well, I wouldn't dare to ask of that them, of course. They'd already given me a lovely view to look at every day. Okay. And then we talk to this guard here. Man, am I bored? This is exactly why... Oh, actually, we already spoke to him already. He's just patrolling here back and forth. And we got this little house here. And this is the Queen of Aventus house. So, this the Queen? I can't actually see her face. Yeah, it's kind of hard to look at their face at times. She looks like an old lady, but she is building here. La la la. La 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 la. Oh yeah. Alright. She is in her own little bubble here. There's a little treasure chest here, which we will take. Recipe memo, another recipe memo. So we can actually go back into the item creation and actually cook us up something else new. A lot of bubbles and all this other cool stuff here. But nothing else. And then there's one more house to the end, but right next to it there's a treasure chest here. Aquaberries. So we got some more aquaberries here. And let's go inside this house. Okay, so to the right room there's a person and a treasure. So we're gonna open up the treasure first over here. And 12,000 fold money. Ooh, a lot of money there. And there's a lady here. She is just enjoying her tea by herself. What are you doing here? This is my mansion, you're inside. But this is her mansion, so she probably is rich. So as you can see here, you actually get a closer look. Like her design and clothes, she looks very fancy, really. And she is a lesser Fopo as well. She's got a tail there. But where is her cat is? I wouldn't consider those cat is, but yeah. Definitely on the rich side since this is her mansion. It's massive. It's very nice. Oh, there's a bedroom here. Maybe this is where she sleeps. Wait, is there like a... Oh, no. There's no upstairs. Like you would imagine as a mansion, there'll probably like be a second floor you can actually go up. But no, not at all. Very cozy and fancy here though. Oh, look at these glass designs here. It's kind of see-through as well. Wait, is that the way to go upstairs? I think it does. It looks like stairs over there. Yeah, but you can't go through here. Looks very nice. Oh well, can only cover the first thing. But it's kind of strange that she doesn't have any guards around or anyone to protect her mansion at all. She just allows the door to be open. Maybe it's just because everyone's so friendly that she just allows it to be like that. And I believe we've actually covered everything around this area now. Yeah, seems as though we have covered everything in this area. So let's go back. Also, there's little birds here as well. You can't actually walk past them, and they're not really scared of you as well. Usually birds will fly away, but yeah, they don't care. Owl. Oh, have we spoken to this person yet? Oh, snore. Yeah, we actually haven't. But I mean, it's good that we haven't anyway, because they didn't have anything to say. We can't examine anything here as well. But yeah, this place gets a lot more livelier as the time goes on. But that's just a little sneak peek of what we're going to expect in Roak. For Tachoy, for the very least there. And now we're back outside. Let's see. So we need to go over here. This area. And now we actually see some people around here as well.
Well, here we are. Time to find out about these bunnies.
Yeah, she said ride, so I assume they must be pretty big.
I know. Bunnies. They're fluffy and round and yummy looking.
Fluffy?
Wait, you mean like that pink thing we saw in the mountains?
Yep, that was a bunny.
Okay. Yep, that is the bunnies that we saw. So we can actually talk to these people here now. Fully prepared man. No matter how good your eyesight is, if you're covered in black fog, you'll be done for. I'm not talking about fairy tales either. It happened to me once. That sure was a close one. I don't know what would have happened if I wasn't carrying this. Oh, and you just gave it to me. Now, what's going to happen to you if you don't have it now? You just gave me it. Okay. And I think that triggers a cutscene if we talk to this guy, so we're not going to talk to him yet. And we're going to talk to these two here. I swear, always trying to cut out work like that. Hello travelers, I take it. Is there something I can... Hey, what's all the chat for? I told you to finish this up already. I swear, this is why bunnies keep escaping on us. Yeah, I understand. By the way, travelers, did you want to ask me something? Well, it's about bunnies. Bunnies, you say? In that case, why don't you ask the elder? He should be in the front of the tent. It's kind of sad though, because like I would love to learn more about these tribesmen, but then they do get well, there's not many of them for one, and then two, something does happen to them much more late into the game, which is kind of sad. But yeah, it would have been cool to hear more about what these tribesmen really were. I think they're kind of like descendants or of the Mura, in per se, whereby they followed the whole Mura thing.
Excuse me? Do you think you could tell us about bunnies?
Korag no Sadra Naroma.
I have no idea out what he's saying, Kay.
Miracle, can you make it out? If this is your home planet, it's possible that...
No, I can't understand a word.
My Morphous translator is of no use either. This language structure must be quite ancient indeed.
I guess we're stuck.
Visitors? Oh, it's you people.
You're that girl from...
Yes, you all wear such unusual clothes. I remember you well. I'm sorry. My grandfather can only speak the ancient tongue. But I can translate, so feel free to ask anything you like.
Well, we're trying to get to the Purgatorium. Someone we met in town told us we had to ride on a bunny to get there.
Nonale da hos bosla.
Valbani. Astra da Bosla.
It's true. The only way to cross the desert of quicksands is astride a bunny.
So can we have one? I won't eat it.
Eat it? Of course you won't eat it.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you have our bunny.
Why not?
We consider him to be an important member of the family. He's been with us since he was a baby, after all. You can't just go handing your family over to strangers, can you?
Of course not. I hope you can forgive us for making such a flippant request.
You're a serious one, aren't you? Don't worry. My grandfather isn't angry, and neither am I.
I'm glad.
But what are we supposed to do now?
How about trying to capture a field bunny?
A field bunny?
Wild bunnies that live in the forests near here. If you can catch one, you'll have your very own mount.
Is that even possible?
Yes, of course it is. Even mine was a field bunny once, you know. Here, let me show you. Everyone, this is my bunny. Usually I let him run free in the wild. I only call him when he's needed. He's the first bunny I caught as a child, and he's still a very important friend to me. All right, now run along and play for a while.
Is this like the summoning symbology Lim uses?
Not quite, Miss Reimi. This is somewhat different.
Did you just hear a voice?
Well, you see, Reimi, summoning is actually a sort of contract, so to speak.
Contract?
Only a few particular beings from other worlds can become subject to those contracts. Limmel can only summon one specific creature, right?
Now that you mention it, it is always Cerberus.
The power she just used isn't summoning. It's more like transference. She can freely move any object she wants to another location. Take warp travel. By compressing space, you can reduce the time it takes to travel a certain distance. But as that distance grows, so does the time it takes to cover it.
Faze, no! You can't start talking about warp or...
But that is not how transference works. Transference breaks down the actual data of a physical object, then reconstructs it at any desired location. In other words, the transfer of matter can be accomplished in the blink of an eye, nearly instantaneously. Even we Eldarians haven't managed to achieve that. However, it's much more difficult coordinating transfers for small objects than it is for more massive ones. Considering all that, achieving transference with just a single symbol is astonishing. That's really the only way I can put it.
I've never seen anyone get so excited about this technique before.
Can all of you use this ability?
The technique has been passed down through the ages among our tribe, and it's our duty to continue to do so.
Is there a particular reason for that?
I'm afraid nobody really knows.
Nobody?
No. All I can say is that our people have always been called the Openers, and that this technique has been with us for generations.
The openers, you say?
Nobody remembers why we bear the name, not even my grandfather and the other elders.
What's this?
Reins for riding a bunny. As long as you have these, you shouldn't have any problem taming one.
Can we really accept something so precious from you?
Of course. All we have to do is make another.
This will be a huge help. Thank you so much.
So, with regards to the transfer technique,
I'm sorry. I'm afraid we can't teach it to outsiders. But if you were to join our tribe...
I'll certainly give the matter consideration.
Well then, we'll be going now. Thank you so much for all your help.
Bye-bye!
Wait a moment, would you?
Yes? This is one of the cloaks the members of your tribe wear.
As long as you have it on, the field bunny shouldn't be as wary of you. I think this particular cloak would fit you best. I wish there were enough for all of you, but right now this is the only one we have.
Are you certain? Not just the reins, but this cloak as well.
We receive the benefit of much goodwill on our travels. The least we can do is repay those favors, don't you think?
That's a splendid way of thinking. It would be disrespectful to refuse such an offer. How is it?
Well, I can't say it's very flattering.
What took so long, Faze? Huh? What's that weird thing you're wearing?
It was a gift. They were such a rustic and friendly people.
You look really bad in it, Kay.
The girl told me the same thing.
That was a nice warming cutscene, really. I like that one as well. Where by now we know how to get the field bunny, and we've actually spoke to the tribesmen there around it and learned more around it. So yeah, probably besides now, I know what bunnies smell like. I bet I could figure it out. That's one reliable nose you've got there, Mary. Faze, what's that you're wearing? This? The girl offered it to me. She said it should make the bunnies less wary of us. Teehee, I see. It looks good on you, Faze. I hope so. Anyway, let's go try and catch a bunny. It is actually sad what happens to the whole tribe. You know, because of the whole Asmodeus thing that's going on, they actually had to get captured. So I don't know if all of them died or got killed, but they were trying to find subjects around to actually provide a sacrifice to Asmodeus, and these guys got caught into it. So I don't know if all of them did die off. And also, yeah, personally I would have liked an ending that Faze came back here and helped her tribe in his last days. That would have been really good as well. I think they probably could have expanded more on this whole tribe thing. Like, imagine if there was actually DLC in this game, and DLC could have covered that as well, to do stuff like that. That would have been really great as well. Whereby we would have seen more so with the tribe and learn more about them. I think that would have been great there. And Faze could have been a part of it, because Faze definitely had feelings for her. But at the same time as well, Limo is a part of the equation, which Faze likes Limo, of course. But I think it would have been a nice little couple there, Faze and that tribe girl. I think it would have looked really nice there. I bet we'll find bunnies around these parts. I want to look around a bit. Yeah, let's search for bunnies.
All right, we're gonna catch one, Kay.
Big and meaty and round and yummy looking. Stop!
Rabby!
So fast.
Switching to capture mode.
Wait.
Reimi? What's the matter, Reimi? Reimi!
Ray Ray, are you okay? Ray Ray?
She's got like a terrible fever. What are we gonna do?
Reimi, don't tell me you've been sick all this time.
I'm fine. It's nothing serious.
We need to get back to Tatroy. There should be a doctor there. Come on!
That same dream again. Having it night after night certainly does take its toll. I wonder, is my neighbor having a nightmare too?
Reimi.
I'm so sorry.
Huh?
Please, forgive me. It's my fault. I'm sorry. So sorry.
What? Reimi, what are you saying? You don't have anything to apologize for.
Please, don't look at me. Don't look at me like that.
Reimi, hey!
Please, Edge, try and take it easy. Reimi isn't apologizing to us.
I imagine she's apologizing to something in her dream. Judging by her condition, she must be having a terrible nightmare.
Hang in there, Reimi. We're here with you, okay?
Ray Ray.
Edge, something's wrong with her.
Ray Ray's hand. It's so hard.
What?
Wait, don't tell me.
Is it Boculus?
I don't want Ray Ray to end up like Grandpa, Kay.
No, this isn't Boculus. This disease is endemic to Roak.
Endemic to Roak?
It is called stone sickness, and you can see why. It spreads from the extremities to the internal organs, eventually causing death.
How do you know so much about this?
I went through quite a lot in my younger days. But there is no cause for concern. Stone sickness has a...
Yes, a remedy. She'll be just fine if we give her some.
Indeed. Stone sickness was at one time an incurable disease, but a treatment does exist now.
Let's go to Astral Castle via the canal barge. I'm sure we'll be able to find the remedy there.
Oh, really? Oh, thank goodness. Huh?
Sari?
What are you doing here?
I'm staying in the next room over, you see. I wondered what was going on, so I came here, and what a wonderful reunion.
It's already that bad?
Oh dear, the symptoms are quite advanced.
Can we cure her?
Yes. It's just as I said before. If you have the remedy, she'll get better in no time. I'm glad. I think she must be exhausted, in both mind and body. She's so cute, but she pushes herself too far, doesn't she?
Exhaustion? Reimi. It's my fault yet again. If only I had kept myself together, Reimi wouldn't have.
If you've time to waste on regret, use it to act instead.
Huh?
The only person that regret benefits is yourself. But if you act, others can benefit from your actions. Doesn't that sound good? I borrowed the saying from someone I respect.
Phase?
If you feel responsible for what happened to Reimi, I believe now is the time to make a decision.
Let's go then. To Astral Castle. Let's bring back the remedy we need to cure Reimi.
Right, so Reimi left the party because she's now being discovered to have stone sickness. And we're going to go to Astral Castle to try and get the remedy. This sort of contradicts a few things in Station 1. Station 1 takes place 30 years or so after this one, I think. Yeah, it does take place after this one. However, even though it takes place 30 so years after this one, you still have to go back into the past in Station 1. So in the beginning, you know, the whole sickness takes over, but then now in Station 1 you have to go back in time to actually find the actual source of it or start and actually get that completed. Whereby, I don't know if you go back into the past even more so than this game or whatever, because this game was connected in terms of more so of like a space adventure exploration. So I don't know particularly where we are in Roak's timeline right now in the game for Station 4 and where's Roak's timeline in Station 1, but yeah, in both cases, in the future for Station 1, or should I say the present time for Station 1, they didn't have the cure for the stone sickness at the time, and that's why they had to go back in time. And in this one, they've always had the remedy around it, which I can understand where the whole contradiction comes from. But I think as more we go in terms of this story, I think we'll probably figure out where the contradiction ends. So I think I'm at loss of information right now of taking in everything that's going in right now in this game, because I don't really remember everything to do with this game and then to do with Station 1 especially as well, since we're both playing the games right now. But I think as the story goes on for both of us, we should know what it is that breaks the contradiction there. Actually, also as well, now that I think about it, Station 1, we didn't have any Earthlings on our team, right? In Station 1, in terms of the party member, we actually had people from Roak. So, Earth, because they were an advanced civilization compared to Roak at the time, because Roak right now is in the Middle Ages. Oh, there was 2 Earthlings. If there was 2 Earthlings, then they should have pretty much been aware of it and should have been able to do something about it. Ronix and Lilia, yeah, Ela, yeah, they should have done something about this, actually. Wonder how the virus is there phase earlier than it should be. In Station 1, there was 2 Earthlings. But yeah, the virus always has been there, or maybe what I'm assuming is that the virus in Star Ocean 1 was different to what was here. So this was stone sickness only in Star Ocean 4, but then in Star Ocean 1 there was probably like an advanced stone sickness afterwards. Like it's something different than before, perhaps? That's what I would assume. These might be two different ones. Gonna have to think about it this time again, because that's possibly like a possible conclusion around it, that they were two different types of viruses or illnesses. Because with Star Ocean 4, they're saying that this virus has been there for quite some time, that they do have something of a remedy to do it, but in Star Ocean 1, the present day, yeah. Or what's it called? In Star Ocean 1, was we first in Earth at the beginning, or in Star Ocean 1 was we in Roak? Because I think we was in Roak going to the past, right? But in Star Ocean 1 we was at Earth, I believe. Yeah. Can't remember actually. But yes, we need to go to Astral Sea to get the stone sickness. But before that, Onyx and Ilya and Earth is at war with an extreme group of alien race. They use the virus as a weapon to get Rokian blood. Yeah, so we wasn't at Roak in the first place. They used the virus, yeah. Or something like that. I'm not 100% sure yet because I haven't beat it. Yeah, I'm just talking about in terms of the beginning though. Like, in the beginning of the game, I don't think we was at Roak in the first place. We got to the past to actually get the virus of where the source came from. In Roak. But in the beginning of the game, I think we was on Earth, as what you just said there, whereby they was fighting a group of alien race and they was able to wipe away using this stone sickness. Or virus, or whatever. I need to get to Astral Castle first. Okay, so we can't actually go backwards then. We have to go forwards. We're gonna have to go to Astral Castle, so the only way we can get here from now is to go through to the boat. Right now. Or something like that. I'm not 100% sure yet because I haven't been in it yet. Yeah. Yeah, because I think most of the answer lies at the beginning of when we actually go to the past. There was a certain synopsis there that should answer what we need to know there. Oh, we just finished fixing up the barge. You can hop on right now if you like. Next and only stop, the city of Astral. So the boat actually just takes us from here, Tatooine to Astral, back and forth. So you can always use this boat all the time. You know, judging by the girl with the rings, you're certainly not an average bunch of tourists. How about I let you ride for free just this once? Sure, we'll get on. Perfect. All aboard then. We're shoving off.
Has Reimi's condition changed at all?
She's sleeping soundly in the cabin. Limmel and Bacchus are watching over her.
They traded places with us.
Her condition is stable, and, well, I can't say much for Limmel, but Reimi will be safe with Bacchus caring for her.
I see. Well, that's good to hear.
We're really indebted to you, Miss Durand. If you hadn't spoke up about the remedy, then... And especially after I was so awful to you the other day.
Oh, it doesn't bother me at all. And please, just call me Sarah, okay?
Thank you, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah, are there a lot of other chickens out there like you?
I'm not a chicken. I'm Featherfolk.
What?
Featherfolk? What's that? Is that the name of your race?
That's right. Sometimes people refer to us as the Sacred Wings. All my kin flit about the skies of our enclave with ease, but me, I can't fly at all. For me, these things are just a decoration. I don't deserve the name Sacred Wings.
What do you think? Are all the Featherfolk like this?
Good question.
We feather folk have had amicable relations with the king for many generations. When we arrive at Astral Castle, I'll entreat the king. He's very kind, so I'm sure he'll let us have the remedy right away.
Does he control access to the medicine?
Yes. In the past, the remedy was traded for very high prices. All the poor turned to stone, and the continent was facing certain ruin. But that crisis served as a lesson. Now the king manages all of the antidote and sells it cheaply to anyone who needs it.
Wow, he sure sounds like a nice king.
Yes, he's a wonderful king. I'm sure you'll all like him. Look up ahead. That's his castle there.
Thank God. Finally, Reimi will be okay. I was so afraid I'd made another terrible mistake.
Edge, you're all going to the Purgatorium, right?
That was our plan.
Well, if you are, would you mind stopping over in Trop for a while?
Trop?
It's a port town on the west coast of this continent. In fact, I was on my way to Trop to meet a certain person when I ran into all of you. We've been out of contact for so long, and there's something I must discuss with her.
And who might that be?
Her name is Elena Ference.
What did you say? Elena Ferensmew? Are you talking about the great sage, the holy maiden, Lady Elena?
Huh? Great Sage?
When I was really, really young, I read about her in a picture book, Elena and the Feline Gourmand.
What kind of book is that?
In the story, the holy maiden Elena brings a gluttonous cat with her and goes around saving people in trouble with her incredible powers. Lady Elena was beautiful and kind and wise and pure. And she devoted her life to helping people, helping the world.
What do you think?
Honestly, I can't say. It could be nothing more than a picture book. It may have nothing to do with a real person.
It does! Lady Elena really existed. She led a whole bunch of her followers to, save the world.
This is sounding more and more dubious.
In any event, this Lady Elena still seems to be alive.
Miss Elena is a seer with true powers of divination. She's helped so many people who lost their way by showing them the guideposts they needed to get back on track.
People who lost their way.
How about you try speaking with her too, Edge? You might find yourself feeling a bit better.
That would be perfect. The holy maiden Lady Elena can see the future. It said so in my picture book. Meow, 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 meow.
Putting that aside for the
Meow, meow,
moment, Sarah is extending us her kindness, and I believe we should take it to heart. Only after Reimi has recovered, of course.
Yeah, you're right. Guideposts. We'll be back as soon as we have the remedy, Reimi.
Thank you, but don't push yourself, okay?
Reimi, you never stop, do you?
Really, I'm fine. After all, something like this can't kill me.
Kill you? Don't say things like that.
I'm sorry.
Reimi.
This is strange.
What is strange, Miss Sarah?
I'm curious about the rate of advance of the stone sickness. Her symptoms began with almost no incubation period, and now the rate of advance is unusually slow.
Yes, stone sickness usually has a long incubation period, and once symptoms show, it advances quickly.
Well, I suppose it doesn't matter as long as she's cured.
Then I'd have preferred you not mention it at all.
Now. Off to the king's castle. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go.
You see how Edge's personality's kind of changed now? Just because Reimi is sick, and now he's just has to go back to normal Edge and serious Edge, and needs to actually take care of around it. Certain people can make him change like that. It's like, oh, someone's in danger, now I need to do something. But if Reimi was not sick at all, he would still be emo Edge and wouldn't be saying, I mean, he's still not saying much anyway. Like, if you battle and get the victories as Edge here in the last thing, he would still not be talking. But you can see there's a change now. There's a change in him, slightly coming through, whereby he's starting to talk back again. Okay, so I think we've already been through this room. Let's go through here. I don't think there's anything here, but yeah, we're in Astral City now. A new place. And I think we are in another hotel. So yeah, let's just save here. Okay, and let's actually... Do we need to rest up? I don't think we need to rest up, really. We're all full health, so yeah. We're not going to rest up here. We're going to go inside this room, though. Check what's over here. Nothing, really. Alright. Going to open out, and we're going to go to another room. So if we can go through here. Can we open up here? Nope. Wow, what a dim-lit painting. It's like someone just closed the camera off. They didn't actually have anything light on and then took a paint in here. It would be nice if we could take a rest. This was like the pub place, or should I say like a party place whereby people can drink beer, have fun here, etc. But again, there's not really much to examine or explore in here. It's just a good little place to look around and take it in, as you would say. But yes, let's go out and let's explore Astral City. The second town where you can just look around and engage, so... Lively Girl says, woo, woo, woo! And then this one is the Teary-Eye Girl, sniff, sniff. So one's happy and one's sad and crying. Interesting. The wind's certainly kicking up today. Okay? We can go through here. This is one place we can go inside. Moby's one-stop shop. Hello and welcome. From recipe to psychiatric advice, feel free to ask me anything. We can buy some stuff here, which we won't right now. We got a critical hit, skill manual, which we won't use right now. We'll buy all this stuff in due time, that's for sure. We can actually get some war here. Iron and war. Oh, also we need to accept some orders as well. So let's accept all these orders. So more mini quests of delivering stuff and getting more XP. So this is some cool stuff that you can do. Oh, something shining right here. 126 volts. So yeah, there's many shining places in this area whereby you can actually grab and collect. Also in other planets as well, but I think it's more common in Roak. But yeah, we got 3 items here. I mean, well, 3 treasure chests. So one's here. Riot Potion. And then another one here. 8 4. Very cheap. Don't really buy anything. And then there's one right in the corner here. Basil.
Alright, lucky!
And Miracle's leveled up. And there's not really much that we can examine here. Bunch of books, but we can't have any information to examine it. We should actually open up the curtains as well. It's a good day outside as well. I mean, this one's opened up at least. There's a painting picture right there. Again, all the paintings in this place are very dark lit. You'd imagine it'd be a bit more lighter here, but I don't know. It just looks a bit dark right now when you can see it. You could have probably done a bit better in terms of the paintings there. But let's actually go back down and let's get out of this place. I don't know why it loads up like that, but it does. Let's actually go back to the port because there's a couple of people who can talk down here too. Oh, we got weapon there, Donzo's sword. As long as the Astro Knights exist, peace will be protected across the continent. I love the Astro Knights. They're always so friendly and nice, and they do have a good protection of peace here. Ooh, so hungry, need food. So let's see. We can go through this door here, and let's talk to this person. Knight's wife. Ooh, what a banger. My husband's a knight over in the castle. It's always a toss-up whether he makes it home or not every night. Sometimes I really wish he'd ditch it or and find a new career. So let's have a look at her if she actually stops still. Oh, we make a nice little couple here. There we go. This chest is cursed with dark energy and cannot be opened. There's not really anything else we can examine or explore here. But yeah, just have to carry on and move on. Is anything around in this corner here? I don't think so. Can't open through this door, and there's nothing around here. Nothing shining here. Wait, did I see something? Looks like there's leaves. Oh no, it's just me walking around. Alright. And if we go around in this corner here, again, there's not really much of anything. This is pretty much houses of people, whereby we can't go into. They're all locked. Can't really do anything around here on this side. So now let's go to the other side here. Okay, so that's the guy we spoke to before. Little girl here. He. And Nessa the tomboy. This is how the close-up is for the tomboy here. This is the headquarters of the Australian Royal Knights. Day in and day out, I stand on guard to keep intruders from entering our domain. Anyone who dares disrupt our morale order would most definitely pay the price. So we can't actually go in here. And here is Leon, Australian Royal Knight. This guy is an NPC that we will see more and so in the future. So Leah says, "Welcome to the Kingdom of Astral. I am Leas Warren of the Australian, I guess. Is it pronounced as Australian? Astral? Yeah, I guess so. Australian. Royal Knights charged with protecting this country and its future." Okay. Cool. There's nothing here. Nothing shining here as well. Let's go to the treasure chest over here. Open up. Monster Jaw. Another Monster Jaw. Woo! Nice. Nice survey. Alright. Let me check over here. Nothing special over here. And then we go to the fidgety man. I'm so bored. I think I'm gonna go crazy. How long do I have to stay at this post anyway? And yes, over here is another pathway to the secret dungeon that we saw at Tatroy. So it actually is interconnected to each other. So this dungeon is so huge because if you think about it, the boat ride connects from Astral to this place. It must be a huge ass dungeon, right? Okay. So let's actually move on and explore the rest of the area here. What a pleasant, peaceful day it is, and it's all thanks to our wonderful king's done for this country. I honestly can't thank him enough. Can I speak to her as well? Let's see if I can speak to her. Oh. So easy to doze off here. This is the worst pinch I found myself in since opening the store. Heck, guess I better find myself sober first. I think this is something whereby this will be open soon, and we might need to help her in the future. Alright. I'm glad the streets are safe and everything, but why can't they do anything about this horrible heat wave that what we've been having? It's just so hot out here. Indeed so. Going to the shop here. Madonna of the Green Grocers. Oh, hello there. We've got lots of good food, so take a look. Alright. Pumpkin extract, sweet fruit. We need some of those. And then get some natto as well. Yentang. Let's see. We're good here. Everything there. And then we'll set some orders as well. Accept this, accept that, accept this. And then we also got nectar, which we can deliver the order immediately. Nice. So that's 500 XP and then 40 SP in terms of pie. Got some good SP there. Meow Lou. This place is the Highlanders' favorite, don't you know? Buy whatever you like, my friends. So we're gonna buy some stuff here. Oh, we don't really need much there. There's some glow stick, there's some bio goop, hot chocolate. No, we don't need that. We can deliver some orders here though. Some red seed. Don't have any blue seeds yet. Bizarre fruit. We can deliver the order. Which, by the way, bizarre fruits are really good. So definitely gets a lot of seeds there. So they're very important in this game. Perfect berries, which we don't have yet. Perfect berries, I think, is just 100% HP and MP. Well, I might be wrong there. Let's see now. There's a knight over here. Oops. Greeting, commoners. Look at me. I'm a god. It's my job to keep the city secure. Alright. Cool. Nothing around this corner. Just a little chit chat with this guy. And if we go around here, there is a treasure chest. Swept hilt. Okay. Gotcha, I suppose. And then we go over here. It's been 3 years since I realized my dream of working for the Knights. Still, I feel like I'm missing out on something somehow. I suppose once you realize your dreams, they stop being dreams anymore. True. That is true. Dreams that become a reality. The success of what you do. And this door is locked. Battle-tested soldier. That's Astral Castle up to the north. We owe the peace we have now to the King of Astral and the knights that work under him. I was fearful for our future back when I was a knight myself, but now I see that I had nothing to worry about. Okay. That's fine. We can go around the corner here. Oh, we can go actually around the house. Well, we can't go inside the house though. See, and then okay, so that's Astral Castle up to the north. We owe the peace we have now to the King of Astral and the knights that work under him. I was fearful for our future back when I was a knight myself, but now I see that I had nothing to worry about. Yes, they are doing quite a fine job here. Before we actually go inside, let's actually walk around here as well. There might be something we can grab here. Oh, nice little a cock-a-doodle-doo. Mr. Rooster? Looks like a rooster to me in terms of color and design. So nothing is around here to the left. Let's actually go to the right side around the castle and see if there's anything there as well. So let's see. The trees. Anything shining here? Have to look real carefully as well. Also, if you actually switch the RT button or R2, you can actually just walk around as well like this. So you don't actually have to be jogging around, so you can change the movement while Edge is walking to running, like so. But yeah, nothing here. This looks very lovely. Okay, now let's actually go to the entrance now and talk with these guards here. Halt! I haven't seen you before. What do you want? Oh, hello there. How's the king doing? Well, if it isn't the charming Lady Sarah. Please, come right inside. I'm sure His Majesty will be delighted to see you. Alright. And let's talk to them. Please step inside. And okay, I will step inside then.
Welcome to my castle, Lady of the Sacred Wings. I trust the people of your enclave are well.
Yes. They're all flapping around happily.
That's Lady Sarah for you.
They seem more friendly with each other than I would have thought.
Yeah, I guess these Featherfolk people, or maybe even just Sarah herself, are pretty special.
So, Lady Sarah, I hear that your visit today is in regard to securing sickness remedy for these folk here?
Yes, indeed. These people are my friends.
Your friends, huh?
My name is Edge Maverick, Your Majesty. We have come to humbly beg Your Majesty's aid in securing the remedy for our friend who has fallen ill.
There's no need to be humble. The stone sickness remedy is readily available to all. Begin refinement of the medicine.
Yes, sire.
I'm afraid the refinement will take some time. Please, wait patiently, if you would.
Thank you very much, Your Majesty.
Incidentally, good king, there's something I'd like to ask you.
And what might that be?
Has anything unusual happened here lately?
Unusual? Such as?
Yes, well, like the ancient archfiend rising and doing all kinds of awful things in secret or something?
Now I've heard it all.
Sarah certainly is most unpredictable.
Well, I know I'd certainly prefer it if this archfiend kept all his awful deeds a secret.
Yeah. So, what's an archfiend?
If you don't know, Limo, then don't chime in, all right?
Bleh.
Just as your friend has succumbed to the stone sickness, there have been signs of an impending epidemic. Here in Astral, some have already begun to show symptoms. We will need to use far more of the remedy than in recent years.
That sounds like a problem.
What is worse, the seas are rough, and ships often cannot reach our shores. The raw materials needed for the remedy are beginning to dwindle. Moreover, there have been reports of a suspicious group appearing throughout the country.
Oh, Edge and his friends, perhaps?
Huh? Is that how you think of us?
As it happens, Lady Sarah, the reports relate to that jest of yours from a moment ago.
Oh?
Asmodeus. Yes, a group has arisen which worships the Archfiend of ages past. They call themselves the Church of Sidene. They've been causing unrest, proclaiming that only the Archfiend's resurrection can save the world. They wear gray robes that conceal themselves from head to toe. But all they do is worship the Archfiend. Strictly speaking, none of their actions are illegal.
The Archfiend's resurrection.
Sarah?
Sari looks a little hale, okay?
Hale? You mean like Hardy?
That's pale.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to disturb you so. Please, relax until the remedy has been prepared. Someone show our guests to their quarters. Such magnificent craftsmanship. The historic symbolism is quite faithfully reproduced.
Huh? Who was that? Whoever it was, he seemed to know what he was doing. No, it's none of my business.
Edge, may we speak?
Huh? Sure.
Sarah is saying we should go see the king. She says the remedy for the sickness should be prepared by now.
Good.
So the stone sickness should be ready to collect. Oh, we can actually harvest here, but we have no Reimi. That's weird, harvesting here like this. Alright, I guess we have to grab Reimi first and get her back and then harvest her again. Might be something interesting to actually grab in terms of harvest. Health seeds! But yeah, Miracle is yumming away there, as you can see there. She was enjoying her little meal. Hungry little bugger. Alright, let's save here. And then let's actually go back. Huge place, by the way. But we can't actually interact anywhere else. Go down these stairs.
Hear me well, Laius. You must not fail in capturing this Black Eagle.
My lord.
Ah, Lady Sarah, forgive me.
What's happening? There seems to be a bit of hurly-burly going on.
I regret to inform you that the castle was infiltrated by a marauder who made off with the sickness remedy.
What?
I have no words to offer an apology.
Riri's not gonna get better without the medicine, Kay.
Is she gonna turn to stone?
Who is this marauder?
A flagrant bandit who goes by the name of Black Eagle. He's been plaguing my people for some time.
Black Eagle?
The man is quite skilled. He defeated our guardsmen single-handedly and made off with our store of the remedy and its raw materials.
Deplorable.
It was a small amount, but would have been enough to treat hundreds. Who knows how many will fall to the disease now?
Your Majesty, may I ask something?
Of course, what is it?
Can you tell us what this marauder looks like?
I am told he's a man far more powerful than the average bandit. That, and... his tattoo. He is said to have a large black eagle tattooed on his back. The tattoo is where he gets his name.
A tattoo of a Black Eagle? Again. I've done it again. Damn it! Your Majesty, I will apprehend this criminal.
What?
I have absolutely no choice but to capture him. No choice!
If you will excuse me as well, Your Majesty?
Lady Sarah, who are those people?
They're my friends. They're very, very kind.
Great, my indecisiveness is making me mess with this planet even more. But I can't worry about it, I've got to catch that guy first! Where you going, Edgy? Edge, this is no time to be acting this way, we need to find him, but searching at random will accomplish nothing. Black Eagle will undoubtedly stand out in the crowd. We should start by trying to find some eyewitnesses. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so we have a bandit that has stolen the stone remedy sickness, and you can actually see Edge is kindly coming back to himself. So let's actually talk to some people. Look like something happened, and there's no need to panic though. Get a call from an emotion dolls, blah blah blah. A knight must pledge absolute obedience to his king. I'm glad ours is a pretty nice guy though. It's a nice bonus. So showing off his shyness and what he's saying there. I'm glad the streets are safe and everything, but why can't they do anything about this horrible heat wave we've been having? It's so hot out here. So we're just trying to find some eyewitnesses here. I don't think these girls will actually help us out here anyway. Let's see. Look to this guy here. Yeah, you already know you've already eaten. This is the worst. Okay, nope. Let's talk over here. As long as the Astro Knights exist, peace will be protected across the continent. No clues whatsoever so far. Gotta stop thinking, make my mind a blank, clear my consciousness. Well, that was a close one. Hee hee hee. It's headquarters. Nope. Oh, wait. I feel as if someone's watching me. It must be that girl again. She hasn't actually done anything wrong, so all's well for now. But that staring, that ever-constant threat, it's terrifying. It's just a little girl, man. Who cares? Who cares, man? Oi, that's the barge to Tatroy. You interested in wine? Sure, we'll get on. Perfect, all aboard then. We're shoving off. Even though the first ride was free, we're not actually paying any money to go back here. So let's see if there's more witnesses around here that would know something about it. Man, I'm aboard. Okay, nope. You are not a witness that we're trying to see here. Okay, nope. No witness here. Let's see. That great big figure in black, the one of the attitude, I would have stood up to if I were only a little younger. Ooh, okay. That's a witness there. I might be a plain old guard right now, but once I put in my time, I'm gonna get promoted to a full knight. If we talk here. So I can't let you pass right now. Ask the guy next to me for the whole story. Alright? The town gate is currently closed as a bandit named the Black Eater is hiding out in Tetroy. We apologize for the convenience and we ask for your understanding and cooperation. So at least we now know he's somewhere around here. Okay. We don't want to buy anything now. Something going on. The Black Eater? Nope. Never heard of him. Okay, and then we talk to the cat. I can feel it right behind me. He won't stop staring at me. What the heck? Can't young people these days say thanks or I'm sorry at all done up with their attitudes and all, think they're so different just because of their looks? Pardon me, ma'am, but we're looking for a tattooed man. Do you know where he went? Huh? He ran off towards the Colosseum. I'm sure he's up to no good too, judging by his looks. If he's registered for the tournament, then the law can't get to him until after he's out of it. What? I see. Well, thank you, man. Isn't that even worse for the guy? So, like, even if he wins the tournament, they're just gonna apprehend him afterwards anyway. The girl from the shop gave me all kind of, I'm so happy, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so we just have to go to the Colosseum, really. I don't think there's any other information around here. I fought this huge, dark-skinned, musky guy a while back. Man, I had no chance whatsoever. It was so hopeless, I just had to laugh. A regular fighter wouldn't laugh half a second against that guy. He's a veteran of the duel, that's for sure. Do you know where he is now? Huh? You got some kind of business with him? He's probably in the Colosseum building up his winning streak. I don't know what your deal is, but if you want to meet him, then entering the tournament, the fastest way to do it. You don't got much time though. Anyone who wins 10 fights in there is guaranteed his freedom, so don't come right into me if you miss him. If you just absolutely have to see him, then go ahead and enter. Be careful though. Alright. Tournament's open. My beat is hard like crazy now. Okay. We had a large, strange looking guy enter the Colosseum earlier. He's a man's man, he was. I could see it in his eyes. A man's man. What the heck does that mean? A man's man. You're a man. You heard ladies man, but he's a man's man.
Whoa. Everyone looks so strong, Kate. Edgy, are you really gonna fight these guys?
Look, if we don't enter this thing, we won't be able to get to the guy that stole the medicine.
Yes, fighting them as a normal man could be difficult. But if you fight as yourself, Edge, they should pose no problem. I assume you know what I'm implying, yes?
If I make full use of my martial arts, blade techniques, tactics, I won't lose to anyone on this planet. I'm sure of it.
Yes, they would all be techniques unknown to the people of Roak. But once the battle is finished, all the spectators will know the truth. They will realize that you are different from them.
Yeah, they sure will. If I go through with this battle, my actions could very well turn out to be the catalyst that changes Roak's entire future. Just like what happened on that alternate Earth. Just thinking about it makes me shiver. I feel like I want to run away right this second.
Are you saying you would just let Reimi die?
No! It's just... I have no idea what could happen as a result of my actions here. And that scares me.
Very well. I'll enter the tournament.
Huh?
You're gonna fight, FaZe?
Yes. After all, our friend's life depends upon it. I'm sure you're familiar with the pain of losing people, Lemel.
Yeah.
I know all about that kind of pain, too. Losing friends is really, really difficult.
I freely admit I'm not fit to judge what's right or wrong here, but I refuse to just sit around feeling sorry about it. So I'm going to fight, for real, and whatever the outcome, I will take full responsibility for it.
FaZe.
Edge, the only reason I'm able to make a decision like this is because I've come so far studying you.
I don't know what happened to you that made you feel like this, Edge. But I do know, if you stand to lose something important because of your fear of the unknown, it's far more noble to push ahead, no matter how hard it is. Well, actually, I borrowed that from Miss Elena, too.
You told me that too, Bacchus, didn't you?
Did I say such a thing?
Are you sure about this, Edge?
I am scared about what might happen. Frankly, I'd still rather just run away from it all. But the thought of losing Reimi scares me even more. I can't tell you how important she is to me. We grew up together. So yes, I'm sure.
Good luck. And don't forget, Edge, on the road you travel, your friends walk right alongside you.
Thanks.
The final challenger appears for a man who has already defeated 9 and has his freedom staked on the outcome. That challenger, Edge Maverick!
Alright, so we're gonna be fighting against the actual bandit here. Any skills we can do here? It's just really the taunt. The setup looks good as well right now, so got auto healing effect happening as well. So, let's go.
Take that!
2, 3, do some stampede slash, rising blade. Filling off with aura spark. Oh, that looks nice and lovely there. Guy's got good health as well. Remember, this is all critical here as well.
Here I come!
So actually, let's beat him up here now. Oopsie. We are in rush mode right now, so we've got the no god stats right now. But yeah, he does have a good amount of health as well. We are in here. It would have been great if I actually wasn't my SP here, and I can actually do some really cool chain links right now. I don't think you can actually change your beat right now in this. No, you can't change it. You can only change it before or after the battle. Oh, this is huge. Oh, he changed right out of it. Wow. Well, he's got me dizzy. This guy is headbutting me. Come here, big guy. There we go.
Here I come!
1, 2, 3. Okay. Then over here, gonna have to rush right now. Yep, we're gonna have to rush. But yeah, unfortunately we can't actually do anything more extra on top of it whereby we are on burst B. Oh, we actually just hit him a lot there. Okay. Alright, come here, big guy.
Here I come! Now you'll see what I'm made of!
Switch up a bit.
Stampede slash!
Oops. Okay, come here. Let's switch up the combos a bit now.
Here I come! Now you'll see what I'm
There we
made
go.
of!
Go with a stampede. Then he's blocking good there. Alright, here we go. Let's rush it up now.
Eat this! Stampede slash! Now you'll see
We
what
have to watch out now.
Just getting started!
Let's get out of rush mode real quick. Okay, we'll just do one more physical hit now. Oh, actually, let me see if he can hit me. Get me out. Okay. Knock me down. Ah! See if he can knock me down so I can do a wake up finish. Can he knock me down? No, he's having a hard time trying to knock me down now. There we go. Okay, come closer. No! Okay, now come. Wake up! No! He didn't allow me to wake up there. Ah, then he blocked it. Okay? Yeah? Ah! Come on. Yeah, okay, wake up. There we go. I think we already got the trophy. I was just trying to wake up there, but I think we do have the trophy already. But we did it. We get some taxis as well. Defeat enemy using a wake up attack. Oh, we got it! We did get it. So this is the bad trophy. Yeah, so we did get it. We didn't actually had it before, but now we do. Land 20 hits during rush mode. Land 30 consecutive hits unassisted. And the monster data is Black Eagle, and the weapon data is Night Slash. You get the Night Slash. That's a pretty cool move. Weapon, actually.
You've got something that belongs to the king. Hand over the remedy and the raw materials.
What are you talking about? Show me some proof.
You gonna give him back or not? Answer me.
Fine. Take it all. Just don't kill me. I only got my advance, but that's better than dying.
Advance? Did someone hire you to steal the remedy?
Yeah. Look, I don't even know who they are. All I know is they wanted to stop the distribution of the medicine.
What the hell? This ain't no place for fancy folks.
Clear the way. Under orders of the king.
Didn't I see you at the castle?
I am Lias Warren of the Royal Knights, and you are Master Edge Maverick, yes? Take him away.
Sir.
You may leave the rest to us.
Thank you. By the way, the Marauder said he was hired by someone. I don't mean to interfere in your affairs, but you may want to investigate that.
What? You managed to get that much out of him? No wonder one of the Sacred Wings calls you her companion. Plebeians such as us can't hold a candle to you.
No, I haven't done anything.
No need for humility. We sallied forth to the Colosseum upon reports that the Black Eagle was holed up within. But we did not expect that you would arrive so much earlier than us.
Please accept my apologies. I shouldn't have been so impertinent.
Why apologize? What is a knight to do when a hero expresses regret to him?
Hero?
Many throughout the kingdom suffer from stone sickness this very moment.
Your actions have saved them, as well as all those that may yet fall ill from the disease. Those are truly actions befitting a hero. I am certain His Majesty, our king, would say the same.
Here's the medicine. Take it, please!
I have been ordered to provide you the remedy with utmost priority, Master Edge.
I see. Thank you very much.
Show your respect to this valiant warrior.
What?
This man recovered the sickness remedy not only for his friend, but for the kingdom as well. He is a true hero.
No, I'm not. I'm no hero. Really. Please, stop. I didn't mean to do anything here. All I wanted was to save Reimi. What's this?
She's squishy again. Ray was like a rock, but now she's back to squishy, Kay?
Has she recovered?
Edge.
Yes, Reimi. It's me.
Edge. Did something bad happen to you?
What are you talking about? Not at all. Nothing bad. But now that you're better, I
see. Sarah?
Yes, I'm traveling along with your friends now. I'm very happy that you're doing well. By the way, how is it that you recovered?
Wait a second. What do you mean by that?
Ray got all better 'cause of the medicine. Kay? Well, yes. The remedy does cure stone sickness, of course. But the problem is, it doesn't usually happen this quickly.
What you say is true.
Don't get me wrong. I'm glad you're well, too. I don't like to see anyone turn to stone. It's just, what would you call it? Curiosity? Everything about your sickness was very unusual, from the short incubation period to how slowly it progressed. So I was just a little curious, that's all. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't upset you.
No, it's okay. I suppose keeping secrets isn't the best idea.
Reimi?
Edge, I'm sorry. I'd hoped I could just keep all this to myself forever.
What are you talking about?
Let me guess. Does this have something to do with the mark that showed up on your neck a moment ago?
So, you have seen it. All right. I guess I'll explain everything. Our homeworld, Earth, suffered radiation contamination on a massive scale, making it uninhabitable for normal humans. Scientists performed endless experiments looking for some way, any way, to adapt us to the severe environment. One of those experiments was called Project Hope. It was a plan to create a race of superhumans able to thrive under the harshest conditions imaginable. Earth was once home to an ancient race with extraordinary survival abilities.
Using their DNA, some special children were born, the seeds of hope. They possessed supernormal abilities, but the experiment produced only 3 successes. I happen to be one of them. The second is Crow.
Crow?
And the third one... The third one is you, Edge.
Me?
Normally, our bodies are no different from those of natural humans. But when we're faced with crises or when we experience strong emotions, the crests on our bodies activate and we gain access to supernormal powers. Hasn't it ever happened to you, Edge?
Now that you mention it.
My capacity for adaptation is especially strong. Whatever environment or disease I come in contact with, my body adjusts to it on its own. The reason my incubation period was so fast and the progress of the disease was so slow is because my body was attempting to adapt. And the reason the remedy cured me so quickly is because those powers of adaptation stimulated the healing process. Remember what I said to you before, Edge? That something like this couldn't kill me? Even if the entire world fell to an incurable pandemic, I alone would survive. That's what it means to be one of the seeds of hope. We aren't normal human beings.
And this ancient race of people are the Mua? When the Cardionon said, direct descendants of the Mua, that's what he was talking about.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I have no idea what you all are talking about. But I can tell that it probably wasn't something I should have brought up lightly. I'm terribly sorry.
Not at all. It was kind of relieving, actually.
Lim? I don't really get it either, Kay. But Ray Ray... You're still Ray Ray, right? You're still the Ray Ray we've been with all along, right? That's all that matters, Kay. I didn't know what to do when you were saying all those weird things, Kay.
Edge, Reimi, you're both my friends, and that's all that matters. From the moment you saved me to the very end.
Mary.
I have nothing particular to say either. It remains a fact, after all, that meeting you two has brought warmth to my cold steel body.
Why, you almost seem bashful, Bacchus. I believe this is my cue to exit. I'd rather you not see my own bashful face, so I will say nothing.
Well then, I suppose we'll be going too. Good night, Kay.
Sleep tight, you two.
Edge, are you mad at me?
No, that's not it. It's just, well, it's a bit of a shock. Seeds of hope. Huh.
That's what they called us. They were counting on us to bring hope and happiness to mankind, but I hate it. I hate what it's given me.
Reimi.
Back when I was little, some of my friends took me to play in one of the forbidden areas. We didn't think much of it. But we were contaminated, all of us. Irradiated so badly we had no hope. My friends all died in terrible pain from the contamination. This power of mine, it just refused to let me die. The adults all blamed me, said it was my fault. She's a monster, they said. She's not human.
Reimi, stop.
Why the hell did you survive? You should have died like them, screaming in pain.
That's enough.
But then, Mom and Dad told me the truth. They told me, it's okay. You're going to bring happiness to us all. But how? Who could I possibly make happy? Someone like me. Someone who can live without a care in the world.
Reimi!
Edge.
Reimi, you make me happy just by being alive. And I know Crow would say the same.
My power isn't anything special at all. But you're different. Everyone suffering from stone sickness here will get the medicine they need because of what you've done. So please, stop looking so sad. You can accomplish something. I know it. Don't worry. Take all the time you need. Sooner or later, the old Edge will come back. You've never done anything wrong.
I'm sorry. I do need more time. But thank you. I feel a little better. Don't think I'm going to get much sleep tonight.
Well, we actually learn about something in the beginning, and we were talking about the descendants of Mura in some of the parts before, but now we now know the whole story around it. Project Hope. Some candidates of newborn babies were trying to surpass the whole radiation thing that's happened at Earth, and only three that actually were successful: Edge, Reimi, and Crow. That's why they all have superhuman powers of some sort. They didn't really go too much into it, but it kind of reminds me of what happened in Star Ocean 3 as well, where Faye, Sophie, and Maria had all powers as well. That's connecting to the story there. I can't remember too much around it, but yeah, they had special powers as well. Same as this. So I think they tried to do something like that as well. But yeah. Let's see. Let's open up here. Got some people here as well. Reimi, thank goodness. So Phaser's asleep. If you cannot sleep, perhaps the night air would do you some good, Miss Reimi, as well. We can take the time to relax. Sounds good, actually. We should do that. And let's actually go through here. Wait, hold on. Looks like everyone's asleep. We were all pretty worn out after all. Guess I might as well catch some fresh air. Nice. And nothing's here as well, so guess we should go outside. So we will do that right now.
Huh?
Hey, man. Pretty nice show in the Coliseum. You sure were impressive, Mr. Hero.
I don't know. You think so? I think we can do better than that.
No kidding. Maybe he just had weak opponents.
Yeah, whatever you say. It was just a fluke, okay?
Hey, don't get smart with us. We know your little secret.
That's sort of yours. It's not often you see a treasure like that. A blade like that with that kind of power. I'm impressed.
Anybody could have won with a sword like that, huh?
Why don't you get to the point?
Yeah, why don't we?
How about you hand that thing over? Just set it down and walk away. Unless you want to get hurt.
I get it. Plain old goons after my sword, huh? I guess they didn't notice the attacks I was using in the Coliseum. I didn't win that fight with the sword alone. These guys are the same, lusting for power beyond their means. Exactly the same. I knew it. Our very existence on an underdeveloped planet is dangerous interference. Look, this sword isn't nearly as powerful as you think. It's like a toy compared to antimatter.
What?
But I won't hand it over to someone who doesn't properly respect it. Got that?
Quit your babbling and give it over. Yeah. Ugh.
You little bastard!
Who needs to pull a sword against a bunch of rank amateurs anyway?
You little...
All right, that's it. You're gonna die, man!
Fighting off all three isn't going to be easy. Looks like I'm not getting out of this scot-free.
Well, well, fate connects us, boy.
You're...
Muria Tianesis. Not that you need remember, of course.
No, thank you very much, Muria. This is the second time you've saved me.
I don't know about the Cardianon, but you don't seem like the sort that would have trouble with mere hooligans.
Well,
But that's beside the point. There's something I've been wanting to ask you, boy. I never imagined I'd run into you here, of all places. What luck.
And what is it you want to ask me?
I'm looking for someone.
Looking for someone?
Yes. And I thought you might have some idea of where I might find him. The man I seek was on a ship that looks much like yours.
What?
As I recall, he wore clothes much like yours as well. I believe he's an Earthling, just like you. An Earthling with red hair. And I tell you this, boy, he will die by my hand.
Crow? Why would you want to?
Oh? So it's Crow, is it? The name of the man I'm going to kill. Tell me, boy, where can I find him?
I don't know, and I wouldn't tell you if I did.
Your eyes were so lifeless when you fought those thugs. Who would have guessed they could show such fire? But I honestly wonder, would you still look at me that way if you knew what the red-haired man did to me?
What did Crow do to you?
He killed my beloved. That wretched man destroyed my life.
Nonsense.
What makes you so sure, boy?
Because Crow's my best friend. Look, I may not be able to believe in myself right now, but I still believe in Crow. Crow would never do anything to hurt anyone. He's incapable of it.
I don't understand you. You believe in that man more than you believe in yourself? What are you saying?
Not just him. All of my friends. Right now, they're all I have to believe in.
No matter what you say, boy, I can only believe what I've seen with my own eyes. I despise the red-haired man, and I will exact my revenge on him.
Miria!
Once my business on this planet is finished, I think I'll have to follow you. If you believe in this man so much, boy, then I have no doubt you'll eventually lead me to him.
Edge! Bad news!
At this hour? What is it?
It's Sarah! She's like disappeared!
Oh, so Sarah's...
What? What in the...
It wasn't me, really. I mean, sure, sometimes I may drool a little, but still.
Mary,
How about you, Reimi? Are you feeling better?
Yes, I'll be fine. I'm more worried about Sarah right now.
Sari. She got kidnapped.
Forgive me. I should have had my anti-personnel sensors activated.
It's okay. Everyone was tired yesterday.
Speaking of everyone, where's FaZe?
He's out gathering information.
I suspect this involves the men who assaulted Miss Sarah.
Bacchus's instincts would seem to be accurate.
Did you find something?
Yes. The man who found this feather claims to have witnessed several people carrying Sarah away late last night. From his description, the perpetrators sound exactly like the men from last time.
What?
Reimi has recovered, but final authority now lies with you, Edge.
Ugh. We have to find Sarah. She's one of us now.
Reimi recovered and rejoined the party. In the beginning of the cutscene, we was in the night, and we have met a character called Miria for the first time that she actually directly spoke of Edge, and has claimed that her beloved one, her husband, was killed by Crow, which Edge, and of course all of us as well, wouldn't really believe it, to be honest, to actually have happened. As you would think that Crow's a nice guy, he's a good guy. But now, as well, Sarah has been kidnapped in the morning. So now we actually go and have to try and find her as well. What the hell happened to Sarah? What is going on? All this stuff is coming around in the bubble. So yes, we're going to have to try and find Sarah. Seems like she got captured by the Church of Sidonai there. And that sounds really bad right now. But she actually happened like that. But for now, we are actually going to end the part here actually. So I'm going to end the part here, and then the next part, what we're going to be doing, we're going to actually try and find Sarah, and of course complete the rest of the part with the connections if Crow was the one that actually killed off Miria's father. I think that'll probably be much more later, but at the same time there's a lot more stuff we can do around, because we've got a lot of mini quests and item creations we have to do as well around. But we'll see how time goes around. But yes, I'd like to say thank you for everyone that stopped by and actually is watching, either through YouTube or the Twitch. And I'll see you everyone next time. Take care and have a good one.